Good morning, everybody. What's going on, folks? How are we all doing on this, the most wonderful, spectacular of Saturday mornings? How's everyone doing today? What's going on, folks? I, of course, am your glorious host, Spud497, and today we are going to be playing some more Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald. Now, there might be those among you who are wondering what the hell I'm talking about, and I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald is, of course, a ridiculous Pokemon challenge idea cooked up by myself, brought into being by the spectacular WickerTongue and his outstanding Code Monkey skills, where every time we take a step, our Pokemon lose experience. Our Pokemon quite literally get weaker as we walk around, which is obviously not how Pokemon was intended to be played. But I don't give a fuck about that. We're going to carry on. We are going to be playing some more Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald, and we're going to see if we can make it to the end of the game today. Hopefully. Hopefully we can. So yeah, we've just beaten the 6th gym badge, which is a pretty big. We beat the 6th gym badge, and we are making our way to Lava Ridge Town so that we can go and raid the Team Magma hideout. I don't know if we're already there. I think I flew there. We're meant to be in Lava Ridge. Yeah, we're in Lava Ridge Town. So, we are starting with a Manectric, beats 2, the Electric Boogaloo, God of War, level 34, Lars, level 32, Zoax, level 21, no, sorry, Zoax. We tried to level you, it just wasn't worth it in the end. I've got black coffee as well, you know, to match my soul and the fact that we don't have any milk because we've only just replaced our fridge. So we'll be getting some milk today, and then I'll be able to put milk in my coffee and make it glorious again. But for now, it's just black coffee to match my dark and decaying soul. And also burn the shit out of my mouth. Oh god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Pikachu, as always, is standing sentinel, watching over me in silent judgment. We've got Nox in level 0. I don't know if we're ever going to need Nox, but I feel like we should carry him with us anyway. And Wicker level 37. So obviously, this should give you a clear indication of who our main go-to guys are. Wicker, Lars, God of War, Beats. Everyone's been absolutely wrecking house. We're going into the Team Magma hideout, which would make you think, oh, Team Magma, they're going to be carrying a lot of fire types, right? No, they are all very likely going to be carrying a shit ton of dark type Pokemons, which is fine. We got plenty of revival herbs, we got plenty of energy root, we should be okay. But yeah. So as I said, the run is that every time we take a step, our Pokemon lose XP. So we can see here that our boy Beats 2, Electric Boogaloo, has 38,652 of those beautiful, sweet experience points. However, if I go like this and take 2 steps down, you will notice that if we check his XP is decreased by 2. So every time we take a step, our Pokemon, all of our Pokemon in our party, lose 1 XP. It's been interesting. We're kind of at the point now where it's not such a big thing running around. For example, I would never have been able to have done this in Little Root Town. Just sort of running without really thinking about it too much. So it seems like around the 6th gym, the game doesn't become that difficult. Which, who'd have thunk it? Of course, that is without having to deal with any of like the Elite Four or anything like that yet. Then we've not made it to Victory Road, but Victory Road shouldn't be too bad, simply because we've got there's going to be a shit ton of wild Pokemon around there. Oh, the boulder is shaking in response to the Magma emblem. Dum dum dum. Here we go. Team Magma hideout. As far as I remember, it does. Oh no, I need to teach someone strength. Do Do I even have strength? I don't know if I picked it up. Oh, I did. Thank fuck. Okay, cool. Cut is the only one that we've not actually needed at all. We're going to teach it to Zoox because I don't think we're ever going to need him for anything. Let's get rid of Mud Slap. Fuck it. I don't like strength as a move. It's not particularly powerful or effective for anything. But Zoox has it, so... Grr. And we're not really using him for anything. I don't think there's wild Pokemon in here, which is quite upsetting to me. But we've got God of War to teleport us out, so we don't actually need to worry about coming back out of this place. But yeah. Yeah, so that's the run. There are wild Pokemon in here. Beats, you are going to be absolutely useless against this guy, so let's bring out Wicker. I think we're probably going to need to lead the charge with Wicker. Pelipan, not so much. Purely because Pelipan is a flying type, and flying types are vulnerable to rock type attacks. If we're going to be finding a lot of Geodude in here, then we're obviously not going to want that. So, if we switch Beats with Wicker, we take the EXP share from Wicker, and we're going to put it on... We're going to put it on Beats. We need Beats. Beats is going to need the XP for when we go and fight the water type gym. Or the ice water type gym. You know. You know the one. The one in Moss Deep. Shit. Wasn't sure if there was something up there. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? What's everyone getting up to? The concern here is that I'm going to use all of my surfs before we've even managed to get anywhere close to, is it Maxi? Is Maxi the head of Team Aqua, Team Magma? Because Archie is Team Aqua. I think it's Maxi. The fear is that I'm going to use all of my surfs before we even get to Maxi. But that's fine, because I don't think he's got too many fire-type Pokemon. He's mostly dark-type, which will be fine. Because I don't have anything for dark-type Pokemon, which is an issue, but we'll be fine. The coffee's cooled down now, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm coming at you guys a little bit earlier today, we're trying something new. We're trying something out. We're seeing what happens. We're seeing if me starting slightly earlier has an impact. I'll tell you if you beat me. I wasn't even listening to you, mate. Sure. What's the secret you're gonna tell me, bud? Hey, Magma Garage. Come at me, bro. What do you got? What are you packing? Hmm? What you got? Show me what you got, friend. I'm just gonna use Surf again. Wicker should have the horsepower to just stomp anything that we're fighting at the moment. So... And we can see that by the fact that they're giving us barely anything in XP. So the issue is we've got the Pokemon and we've got the EXP share that is sharing XP between Wicker and Beats, but the rest of the team are just going to be decaying unless we cycle them in. So rotation is going to be quite important. Oh, I didn't ask this guy what the secret was. I won't tell you after all. You'll find out when you get there. Be better to save the surprise to the end. This is true. This is true. No one likes to spoil surprises. No one likes spoilers, guys. I feel like the game music... I say the game music. The background music might be a little bit loud. So, anyone in chat wants to let me know, I will turn it down. Boom, boom. I really go back through last night's VOD and see how the Division was looking, because I was having a great time playing the Division. I really was. Alright, that doesn't go anywhere, so where are we now? Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you? Bam! Get soft, nut. yeah, trying to fill that Saturday morning cartoon slot. I mean, obviously that would have been like 3 hours ago. But, you know, I need my beauty sleep. As you can no doubt tell. Like, look at this haggard mess in the corner here. Oof. Oof. It's fine. It's all good, guys. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, we got a lot of busy things to do today. So I might be around later on this afternoon and this evening, potentially. We're not sure yet. Plan is hopefully try and beat Pokemon today. I'm scheduling myself about 3 hours to try and beat Pokemon. I think I can do it. It's been a while. I can almost certainly do it if we don't go after Rayquaza, because I think we could spend an hour in Sky Pillar alone. Mainly because I fucking hate Sky Pillar. It's awful. So yeah, I'm sort of guesstimating about 3 hours to hopefully try and finish Pokemon Emerald. And then I need to go grocery shopping, because obviously we've had no fridge all week, so we need to replace our fridge. We need to restock the fridge with, you know, all of the tasty goodies. And then I might be back later on with Jez to do some more Space Engineers. We're going to be working on the Helicarrier again. Potentially, and then this evening we'll see what the world has in store for us, you know? Who knows? We could be back, we might not. Depends if people want to see more of me gracing their television screens. It's okay, guys. You don't feel obliged to answer that. Don't feel obligated. It's okay. I get it. It's Saturday morning. People are nursing hangovers. You party people, you. Ooh. You're wearing a different outfit. Who the fuck are you? I rouse your suspicion. Well, I hope that's all I'm rousing. This is a kid's game, lady. Team Magma Grunt would like to battle. Come at me, bro. So Surf, super powerful move. It's not really going to do much against a Mightyena, but, you know. I mean, it probably would, because I've got 8 levels on this guy, and Swampert is a fucking boss. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to do much, because Poochyena's Dark-type, as I said. So we're going to use a couple of mud shots, and off it goes. There we go. Now we can move on with our lives. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, right, whatever. Do-do-do. Is there a point where I can get both of you guys? That would be fun for me, but probably not fun for you. Oh my god, guys. I've skipped 4 frames due to rendering lag. Oh, I don't think I'm ever going to financially recover from this. Bam! Wicker grew to level 38. Nice. Beats gain 165 XP, but did not level up. Ah, an intruder! Come at me, bro. What do you got? It's got a Baltoy. Alright. Baltoy, I think is Psychic? I think it's Psychic Rock. Doesn't really matter. Yep. Yes, I am going to switch Pokemon for you to bring out a Zubat. I'm going to switch to Beat, because Beat has Spark. Beat, did I teach you Shockwave? I think I taught you Shockwave, just to make you that a little bit more powerful. I did. Let's hit it with a Shockwave, because you're not that many levels higher than a Zubat. While you are in evolved form, you're not much stronger than a Zubat. Bam! Beats grew to level 32. Nice. Fucking nice. Thing is, Beats is going to level down unless we keep him topped up on experience points. So let's do a couple more murders. Let's do a couple more Pokemon murders. Pokemurders? I suppose they would be Pokemon, right? Because they put Poke in front of everything. There's the Poke Center, there's the Pokemart, Pokeball. I don't know what else would be Pokemon based. I was really enjoying playing the Pixelmon mod pack for. I'm gonna switch and we're gonna bring out Lars because Lars needs to get some XPs. The Pixelmon mod pack for Minecraft, but my issue with it was that you had to spend so long fucking around with apricorns and mining in order to get the supplies together to make like a meaningful stockpile of Pokeballs. It was really infuriating. The game feels like it could probably benefit from adding in a bunch of mods that allow you to like duplicate, or well, not duplicate, but increase yield from ores and stuff. That way you wouldn't have to spend so long mining for iron in order to make Pokeball bases, because that took frickin' forever. Oh man, did it take forever. And then you had to grow the fucking things. It was just a real pain in the ass, you know. Alright. There is no chance that Pelipan doesn't outspeed a Geodude, right? There's just no way that Pelipan is not quicker than a Geodude. So we're going to put Lars first. And we're going to see what happens, because we got to be getting close to Maxi now. Surely. It's not a particularly deep dungeon. It is not a particularly deep dungeon. Actually, thinking about it, I don't think any of them in here are. I don't think any of them in this game are particularly long. Yeah. Bam! Lars, level 33. Love it. Trying to learn stockpile again. No. Stop planning stockpile. Did not learn stockpile. I was trying to learn to swallow. Lars, I'm sorry, but it's not on the cards for you, my friend. You're just not gonna learn to swallow. I mean, I don't want to go that way. I feel like that might be an exit, so we're gonna go this way. I mean, progress is always the path of most resistance. So there's a lot of magma grunts here, which makes me think I'm in the right place. I hope. Sorry guys, that was disgusting. But I just got a mouthful of fucking lime scale. Give me 2 seconds, folks. That was rough. Oh man, I gotta remember to get some fucking descaler when we go to the shops. Ah. Just got a mouthful of lime scale. That's never fun. Ah, sorry about that, guys. That was disgusting. Blah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love getting a mouthful of delicious, tasty minerals, but usually that mineral is sugar, not hard water. Don't live in a hard water area, guys. It doesn't do you any favors. Blech. Oh man, that was grim. And I would love to say it's the first time it's happened as well, but it's really not. And that's the troubling thing. Ah. Sorry about that, gang. That was awful. But yeah. I say it's not a long dungeon. There is every chance that I'm going to get horribly, horribly lost down here. Which, you know, looks like is happening. Oh, no, there's a boiling lake of lava. That's good. Whoops, never mind. That's good. We want the boiling lake of lava because that's I'm pretty sure that's where our target is hiding. I don't think it's that boiling lake of lava. There's a couple of them. There are a couple boiling lakes of lava, and our boy is hiding in one of them. Of course, our boy being Groudon, the Magma King, is knocking about down here somewhere. Because Maxie was planning on using the Meteorite's energy to power up and wake up Groudon and cause a volcanic eruption. Oh no, he was using the meteorite to power up the volcano and cause an eruption, but now that he's stolen the blue orb from Mount Pyre, he's intending to wake up Lord Groudon and cause all kinds of shenanigans. What the hell just happened? Okay, computer, sure. You're a fiery babbler. Nah, it's a different lake of lava, guys. It's a different lake. It's fine. Poor Call. I feel like Torkoal got the wrong end, got a rough deal of things, because it's a really cool design. It's just a shit Pokemon. Doesn't do anything, you know? But then again, most people don't bring a Pelipper this deep into the game. Not that I've got anything against Pelipper. Pelipper's a great Pokemon. Wait a minute, was it you who found it? Pelipper's a great Pokemon. Just not that great, you know? There we go. Wash the horrible taste of lime scale infused coffee out of my face. With some, I want to say orange and mango. Could be orange and pineapple. I can't remember what I put in there now. Haha, your mistake was thinking I only knew psychic type attacks. I also know ghost. Shadow Ball, great move. Fantastic against psychics. Not so great against dark, but it's fine. It just means that God of War is able to defend himself if we need him to. One max elixir, that's really going to come in handy. Fire. Alright, let's go fight the other Magma Groudon and see what they're hiding. Tell me your secrets. Bam. Get surfed, nerd. Yeah, we ordered Chinese last night for the first time in about a month, give or take. Because obviously, fridge broke and we ran out of food. But I'm just going to put it out there, guys. Chinese food is definitely the king of all foods. Like, I love a good pizza. I love a good pasta bake. I especially love a good cheeseburger. But, my god. Chinese food, they just know what they're doing. You know, you get some rice, you get some noodles, you get some sauce, and you get some deep fried chicken balls. Oh. Okay. This isn't going to be great. Intimidate doesn't really matter for Gardevoir, because Gardevoir is a special attacker, not a physical, so I'm not too troubled by that. I'm hoping we can hit the Mightyena with Shadow Ball. Weaken it. Yeah, it wasn't going to do much. But Lars is going to come through with Surf, which is hopefully going to do a little bit of damage for us. Alright, we wiped out the Numel. I'll take that. I mean, Numel's a bit shit. Sorry, Nox. I love you really, buddy. I do. That hurt. Don't do that again. Alright, we're going to hit you with Wing Attack, and I guess I can use Calm Mind, and it'll power up our next Shadow Ball. But it's not really gonna do much. Damn. Okay. Great, you brought out my arguably more threatening Pokemon to attack you. Good for you, buddy. I know Raw randomizes who it's going to bring out, but it felt like that was a misplay on their part. Yeah, I really may not be right for Team Magma. I may have lost, but... Can you get lonely for the sea in a place like this? No, not really, mate. If you do, then you should be on Team Team Aqua. The hell are you doing here? what I liked about Emerald was that it took the old trope of, hey, you have to be battling Team Rocket, and was like, nah, you can battle other guys. There's other teams out there who have got nefarious schemes. Before you ended up having to deal with like Team Galactic and all those other knobs. Most notably Team Yell from Sword and Shield, who I absolutely despise. That game was just terrible. The less said about it, the better. But talk about just a flat story with nothing happening. You go into the game and you're like, oh yeah, cool, we're exploring Pokemon England. This is going to be really cool. Being British, I was like, yeah, let's see what they've done to my home country. Not a lot. Apparently, England is a toxic waste dump in the eyes of the Japanese, which is probably not too dissimilar for how it actually is. Like, it's not great here, don't get me wrong. Nothing's on fire, and we're not constantly having to block out toxic smog. You know, it's not terrible. We don't have giant smokestack Pokemon roaming around, filling the air full of horrible gases. It's not like it's LA. You know, on a bad day, LA is just lost in smog. It's not really a problem here anymore. I mean, I suppose it used to be, and it used to be quite a bad problem. This is not going to be worth it. We know there's a trainer at the end here, but I don't think this actually leads us to Maxi. It might, and I'll eat my hat. I don't have a hat, but I'll eat it anyway. I don't think this actually leads us to Maxi. Don't think it leads us to Maxi. But it might. It might, and if it does, then we'll go wreck his day and we'll move on with our lives, because we've got to go beat Maxi, and then we have to go surf across the sea to then also fuck up Team Aqua once we learn to dive. And then we have to go and calm down a grudge match between Groudon and Kyogre. And then comes the fun part of dealing with the nightmare scape that is Victory Road. Because I do not remember the path through Victory Road at all. I don't think anyone has memorized the path through Victory Road. You know, there's a lot of running, there's a lot of puzzle blocks, there's a lot of trainers. I mean, there's one or two dragon trainers in there that might be quite intimidating because I don't have any dragon type attacks or ice. Yeah, it was a rare candy. This was completely not worth the effort. So yeah. Don't know if it's going to be worth us gaining, well, I don't know how we're gonna get through Victory Road. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. We can easily get lost in there, but there's plenty of Pokemon to keep us, like, topped up on XP. So I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I don't think it'll be too bad at all. Beating the Elite Four, on the other hand, is going to be a challenge. It's actually going to be really difficult because we don't have anyone that can one-shot all of them. Our coverage is great, but we've got nothing for the Dragon Master. So that's going to be interesting. And I really don't want to have to fight Champion Wallace just because I think he's a wanker. You know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have full faith in Pelipan and Pelipan's ability to hopefully not get murdered. But I really do need to find someone that I can teach an ice move to. It would be great if I had someone that had Ice Beam. Ice Beam would be amazing. Oh, you dick. Wild Torkoal knowing Protect. Just mean. Yeah, can't use it twice though, can you? I mean, you can, and it has a chance to work, but that chance decreases every time every successive Protect. Okay, so this was the wrong way to go, but we did get a rare candy out of it, so that's something. Completely useless. We are never going to use rare candies ever because they are the worst item. Unless you're absolutely desperate to get a level up. Alright, Lars, that is your last surf, so I'm going to put you on the back bench in a moment. Because all you're good for then is wing attack. And fly, I guess, but meh. Lars, you're now getting benched. Which is tragic, because I was counting on those surfs. God of War might be able to ball through some of these psychic type, some of these rock type Pokemon with psychic. So we should be okay, I hope. Issue being, of course, that psychic doesn't have that many uses. And Ghost Ball isn't going to do anything to these guys. But God of War is a psychic powerhouse, so hopefully that will do a lot. It didn't do as much as I wanted. Okay. Sure. Yep. Let's fire spin for you. Shadow Ball. Bam. Direct nerd. Okay, let's move on. Maybe it would have been good to have a repel. We're going to use the Hyper Potion. It's more expensive, but less effective than the energy route, so I don't get why anyone would use anything different. So this has to be the path to Maxi, and I'm hoping he's just through this door. I'm pretty sure it's the Aqua Hideout where you find the Master Ball. Let's use Psychic again. Bam. I remember these Pokemon giving you more XP, but... No, more lava. Now you can't surf on lava, guys. Alright, don't even try it. You can't swim in lava. Minecraft has taught us this. You cannot swim in lava. I mean, you can, it just doesn't go well unless you're immune to fire damage. So the risk is that we've got a lot of powerful Pokemon, but we don't have that many. I could probably swap to Zoox and try and use Rock Smash to get through here. But the issue being, these guys are pretty strong and Zoox is not. We can give it a go. We can give it a go. He's got Rock Smash. He might be able to do some work for us, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure we're almost there, too. This was a bad idea. Just the left arm ear is burning up. Well then move. You could be just as effective guarding the spot below. Like, I don't know what your issue is here, friend. Let's use Metal Claw. Let's see if this does anything. Now you're gonna flinch. Because it's Astonish. Oh, didn't flinch. Okay. Can Zoox get a kill? Zoox flinched. Damn it, Zoox. I believed in you. And I was saying to Alice earlier how I would absolutely love to have like a bowl of Rice Krispies or Cocoa Pops right now. You know, standard Saturday morning kids cartoon kind of breakfast. But we, one, don't have any Cocoa Pops, and two, we don't have any milk. So that would be pointless anyway. Groudon, I do believe, is down here. I do believe. Perhaps. Potentially. We'll find out in a minute. I want to go in here first. Got a lot of machinery. Doesn't look like there's anyone in here. It's a Graveler. No, it's a Graveler. So he's a lot of levels higher than our Zoox. Zoox is probably going to get stomped into the dust here. Yeah, Zoox is going to get stomped into the dust here. Yep. Self-destruct. You hate to see it. I despise that move. Oh, I hate it so much. Zoox, get up. Get up on your feet. And I'm going to use this Hyper Potion because it was free. It was free. I'm not going to actually spend money when I know that you're not really able to do much. debating putting that PP max on Wicker's Surf. Not too far, what do you think? I mean, you were planning on, you know, erupting a volcano and burning hundreds of people to death. So, yeah, I'd say you're going a little bit far. Wouldn't you? I mean, we're just going to keep trying to ball through with Metal Claw. It's not very effective, and he's not going to do much damage to this Mighty Anna, so we might have to swap him out. Yep. Okay. You tried, buddy. You tried. Wicker, get in here. You've still got Mud Slap and Mud Shot, so... You've also got Takedown, but I hate Takedown. It's a powerful move, but I just hate recoil attacks. I don't like trading my damage for other people. You know, trading my health to damage others. I just don't see the point. Yeah, I might put it on Wicker's Surf. It would make sense. We're never going to take it off of him. For sure. We're never going to take Surf off of Wicker. So, it would just make sense. I don't know. I'll think about it. Think about it. Can't protect twice. Nerd. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. Okay. Lars, you're out of surfs. Wicker, I think you've still got one. Zuax is just worthless at this point. I don't have the resources to commit to leveling him up and turning him into an Aggron. Like, it's a stupid level we need to get him to. It's honestly not worth the hassle of getting him there. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, it probably is. He's pretty useful against a whole bunch of different people. And he's great for face tanking, but he is essentially useless in here right now. Which is a shame. Alright guys, what's the bets this Graveler is going to hit us with Self-Destruct? There it is. You love to see it. Oh, it didn't kill us. Zuax. I mean, 200 XP really doesn't do you any favors. Because you're a very slow leveling Pokemon as it is. Where's my energy root? You're a very slow leveling Pokemon as it is. So, using a... I'm going to turn this music down. It's kind of loud in my ears. That's better, I think. You're a very slow-moving Pokemon anyway, so... Oh, Maxie is not in here. He is in the next room, I believe. Don't care if you're with Team Aqua or if you're just some kid passing by. No one interferes with us and gets away with it. I mean, I kind of am. Kind of annoyed there's not been anywhere to rest and heal my Pokemon though, because I'm pretty much out. I'm tapped out for moves. I would greatly appreciate. Isn't Steel super effective against Rock? Oh, that's bad. That Ancient Power is going to hurt a lot. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Attack Rose. Oh, that's troubling. Speed Rose. Ancient Power is just stupidly useful because it does all of those stat boosts. Yep. It's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Okay. Wicker, do you still have Surf? You have 3 of them. I do have an Ether, so we'll bring you out, and we're just going to hit this Baltoy with Surf, because Zuax can't do anything to it. At all. Which is a shame. It's a damned shame, because people are like, oh yeah, get an Aron, he's a super Pokemon. And it's like, he's really not. He's really not. You've got to invest so much time and effort into him. He's just not worth the hassle. Not to be trusted at all. No, you're right. It's funny that some kid turning up and just ruining your day. Yeah, I'm gonna put the PP max on Wicker. I'm gonna use it on Surf. I don't know if it immediately gives us extra moves. It did. Alright, sweet. Okay. So it went from 15 to 24, so we gained 9. Hell yeah. I'll take that. We've now got 11 Surfs to use. That's awesome. Alright, Zuax, this is just a pleb tier Geodude. I believe in you. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, it knows Rock Throw. It's gonna do nothing because you're made out of steel. Go on, use your tiny little claws. You don't have claws, but use them. That might hurt. I mean, it is a rock type attack, though. Yeah. Why is that super effective, but the other one wasn't? It doesn't make any sense. Lars, you don't have anything. God of War, get in here. You're gonna hit it with Psychic and make it regret its day. Because we're gonna save Wicker's 11 Surfs, because we might need them to deal with Maxi. Because he's got many Pokemons. I think he's got like 4, which is many in this world. Is it worth me even bothering reviving Zuax? Probably not. We gave him a shot and he fucking whiffed it. Wicker, you've got Mud Slap, Mud Shot. You're gonna be okay if I put you in the front for a while. 1 nugget inside this whole volcano. You would expect the walls to be made out of fucking diamonds. You need intense heat and pressure to make a diamond. You would think a volcano would be exactly that kind of place. You know, with all the magma bubbling under the surface, making shit tons of warmth. I finished my drink. It's bad times. And that Graveler is going to use Magnitude. Magnitude 4. That's not too bad. Yeah, it did 4 damage. I'm gonna use Takedown. Fuck it. Bam! It's not very effective. It's fine. Got hit with the recoil. It's okay. The recoil was nothing because this thing had no health left. So that's the other thing I don't like about moves like Takedown, where you get hit with the recoil, is that you take damage equal to the, or like half the damage that you dealt. And that just feels kind of crappy to me. Alright, we need Wicker in tip-top shape. Tippy-toppy shape. Because Maxi's down here. All these machines knocking around. Oh, he's not. Where the fuck is Maxi? I want to see Groudon too, but they won't even let me see its tail. It's got me feeling really frustrated. Oh no, I blabbed about Groudon. Oh no. What is Groudon? I mean, in these games where the Pokemon names are all in block caps, so you immediately know Groudon. Oh, it's a Pokemon. Okay, cool. Ah, you fool, you fool. You let the cat out of the bag, didn't you? Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bam. I mean, yeah, it was impossible for you to win anyway, buddy, because your Balboy was shit. Who's first and second? I'm gonna switch you for God of War. Yep, your grand objective will be achieved. You're not finished yet. You're not getting by me easily. I'm gonna absolutely walk through both of you guys. You are nothing but a minor inconvenience to me. Yep. You are nothing but a minor inconvenience to me. In the grand scheme of things, you are but a speck of dust blowing upon the wind. No, you're dark type. No, you're not. You're flying poison, I think. And we'll heat Shadow Ball anyway. Why not? Bam! Get dunked on, nerds. See, you guys are insignificant specks of dust compared to the tornado, the hurricane of force that is Spud, the Pokemon trainer. The champion in the making. The soon-to-be God King of this world. Yes, you were exactly that easy to knock down. You really weren't a problem at all. That's right, up ahead, Groudon is sleeping. Maxie went to Groudon just seconds ago. It's gonna awaken real soon. Yeah, sure it is, but I'm sure it will. It'll be fine. I don't remember where the Team Aqua hideout is. That may be a problem. I know it's out in the ocean. Don't know where. Don't remember where they put it. I think it's in like the southernmost part of the ocean, in like one bottom corner, or it's just beneath Moss Deep City. I'm pretty sure it's just beyond Moss Deep City. Mariana. I don't have anything for Mariana. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Wicker can handle this. Yeah. I stayed up until like 3 last night, which was a bad idea. I'm sleepy. I'm a sleepy boy. I'm a sleepy tuber. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Had my coffee, which was full of lime scale, which is just delicious. Who doesn't love coffee flavored lime scale? Yes, I am gonna switch before you bring out that Zubat. We're gonna put Beats in. Beats 2, Electric Boogaloo. Because we're gonna need his electrical power ROS to shock the Zubat into submission. Fucking come at me, nerd. Get shockwaved. Cause that. Yeah. Boom. It's a victory, but we still got one more Pokemon to beat. That's a Camerupt. Yes, I'm going to switch. And we're going to bring out Wicker again. Because Camerupt is a fire type. I think he's Fire Rock, but still, he's going to get shredded by Wicker. I should say flooded, because we're not doing any shredding. Hello. Okay. What do you have so far? Kari. Can you make sure that you put scouring pads on there, because we don't have any sponges, and washing up liquid, because now we've got one, but obviously it's better to have a backup. Oh, descaler, because I don't know if you heard, but I got a mouthful of lime scale with my coffee, which was just delicious, and it maybe probably worth picking one up, because it's the shampoo you're using now too, right? Yeah, probably worth picking one up. I think we definitely need conditioner. Oh, we got a max arrive. Nice. Has Brooklyn still got milk to drink? Wow, Brooklyn really didn't want to finish her breakfast this morning, huh? Maybe it smells like the new fridge and she's not cool with that. No. No worries. Oh, the full extent of its power. Come on then, Groudon. Time for you to wake up, buddy. You want to stretch? What? Where'd he go? Groudon, what's wrong? Wasn't the blue orb the key? Groudon, where have you gone? So it was you. Here and there. Get it now. You must have pulled the cheap stunt. Yeah, no, I was the one that fucked with you waking up a god Pokemon. Don't worry about it. Like, come on, man. I'm 10. What did you expect me to do here? Oof, level 37. That's a jump. Everyone else was chumps with 30s. It's fine. Get same type attack bonus. Hit you with Surf. It did not kill your Mightyena, which is surprising. That is surprising to me. But it'll be fine. The speed drop is not cool. A super potion. Really, Maxi? I would have thought with your team's obscene amount of resources. I mean, you did excavate an entire volcano. And, you know, fund stealing a whole bunch of equipment. I assume you funded stealing the equipment. It's probably stolen. I feel like that's profiling, and I'm sorry. Let's use Crobat. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Beats, get in here. Oh shit, son. It's Crobat. That's fine. How is the Crobat quicker than Manectric? On what fucking planet is Crobat quicker than a Manectric? You're a fucking electric type Pokemon. You're meant to be the quickest ones. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Bam. Beats getting 1600 XP. Yeah, I'm gonna swap. Let's get Wicker back in here. Alright, I need to be very careful that Lars doesn't level back down to level 32, because if I have to go through the wants to learn stockpile thing again, I'm going to shoot someone. It may or may not be Lars, I haven't quite decided yet. There we go. Done. Wrecked. Be screwed, level 35. Nice. What makes me so adept? The fact I don't suck is a big win. I think I didn't know that. Groudon gone. There's no longer any need for this blasted volcano. Groudon's this is where we part. Alright, bye. That was a fucking thing. That was a thing. That was a trail of events. Oh, I got an escape rope. Great. Isn't the exit around here anyway? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the exit. Walk up a buttload of tunnels, and there we go. Could have just used the escape rope, to be fair. I probably should have just used the escape rope, but I was curious. That was our first mistake. It's like these guys aren't even trying. Oh, these poor pleb Pokemon. They don't even know what's going to happen to them. They have no idea. I'm going to save the escape rope for a more dire situation. Can probably make it out of here without too many issues. I hope. We should be fine. I'm not worried. It'll be alright. We can get out of here. We can find our way back to... Well, we can teleport back to the Pokemon Center. And then we will fly over to... Fortree? Because we've got to... Oh, man. We've got to go to Fortree, and then we've got to run all the way back to... towards Lily Cove. Because we obviously got distracted at Mount Pyre, and then we had to come here. Because we then need to go to... We're now going to run back through all of the fucking paths back to Lily Cove City. Well, we haven't even made it to Lily Cove City, so we're going to go from Fortree to Lily Cove, do all the running that involves, and then we need to surf across the ocean, which is going to be fun. Because we need to go to Psychic Town. And then from Psychic Town, we need to get Dive from Steven, I think. I think Dive from Steven. And then we need to go to Moss Deep City. And we'll have a word to some people, and then they'll be like, oh, you're gonna go find the Team Aqua hideout. And then you go find the Team Aqua hideout, you beat the crap out of Team Aqua, they wake up Kyogre. Kyogre and Groudon have a bit of a Barney, they have a bit of a set too. And then you have to go find Rayquaza to wake them both, to calm them both down. I don't think we're gonna go back to catching. I don't think we're gonna go back and catch Rayquaza. We should though, shouldn't we? Really? He's a free level 70 Pokemon. Ooh, Muddy Water. Can't handle all of my moves. Yes, delete to make space. Mailer accuracy. So let's get rid of Mud Slap because Mud Slap is shit. Muddy Water can miss more than Mud Slap, but Mud Slap is crap. It does 20 damage, and it's just not worth it. Oh, I really probably should. I'm just going to use the escape rope. Fuck it. I'm near the exit already, but I can't be asked. I really can't. Victory Road is going to be painful. Mainly because it's going to be super slow because of the number of bad guys we're going to have to fight. But it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry. It's all good. I have this in hand. That's the Pokénav. That is not my backpack. That's my backpack. Where's my escape rope at? Oh, do I have more than one escape rope? Oh, tasty. Might be worth buying one. Thanks. Yes. I do want to go back to Lava Ridge Town because we're going to use the Pokemon Center and then we're going to go fly over to what's his dick city? Yes, I would like to restore my Pokemons, please. Thank you. Alrighty then. I think we can get away with putting Lars at the front of our party. Because we're gonna go Fortree. Because we can't use this to get to there, I don't think. I mean, we probably can, it's just not worth it. Alrighty then, Fortree City. We're gonna make our way across Fortree and then down towards the Lily Cove and then across the ocean, which I've repeated many times. I don't know why I keep focusing on it. It'll be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. Oh no, it's a Poochyena. I mean, we might be able to train Zuax a little while we're running through here. Maybe? I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. Because we're just not gonna use him. Probably. I mean, he is a really good Pokemon if you level him up. But it's the investment. It's the investment of so much XP to get him to evolve. I don't think he evolves until like level 60 into Aggron. Should we try it? Should we put Zuax at the front and see what he's capable of? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, did I not battle this trainer? That's surprising. I normally battle every trainer I find. Ooh, a Seedot. It's a Seedot. I don't know what would be effective against a Seedot. I don't have any kind of moves that are super effective against grass types. I don't think. Try Metal Claw. Let's see if that does anything. Since this heals a bit, I guess it's not too bad. It's not like Rest where you get full HP back, which is just awful. Okay, that didn't really do much, so let's just stick with Headbutt. Not Razor Leaf. Oh god. Oh wow, why did that do so much damage? Why did Razor Leaf do so much? It shouldn't have done. Yep. I do not believe it is worth the investment of XP that we're going to have to sink into Zuax to level him up. It's going to take forever. We need to maintain beats as it is. Ah, Oddish. My favorite Pokemon. Well, one of my favorite Pokemon. And I tweeted out the other day how, you know, the idea of an Oddish is adorable until you realize that this thing is a knee-high poisonous radish running around. Like, if you touch it, it can poison you because it secretes it's got poisonous skin. And it's just like, why? So, I mean, it looks all cute and fluffy and fun. Well, it doesn't look fluffy, but it looks cute, right? But this thing is knee-high and will poison you if you touch its skin. So it's like a 3 foot tall, not even 3 foot, it's like a 2 foot tall fucking radish running around poisoning you if it touches you, which is just terrifying. Do I have any awakenings? I don't. Oh, that's sad. I'm not wasting a full restore. That would be silly. Do I have any? I don't have any full heals either. I got a heal powder. All right, let's use it. But the fact that thou axe. Yeah, you can't poison steel type Pokemon. Dude, learn your lesson. Was I metal chlorine? I think I was metal chlorine. The midichlorians. Bam. Bye bye, Oddish. Annoyingly, we can't run through the super tall grass. We have to walk very slowly, which I hate. Which I absolutely hate. Alright, do you just know poison powder and sleep powder? Because if that's the case, then this is going to be fine. No, you know acid. Acid doesn't work either because it's a poison type move. Although you would think that acid would be super effective against the steel type Pokemon because, you know, it would tarnish the surface of the steel, right? Apparently not. Although you could do things like acid washing steel, which brings out patterns in the steel, which is really cool. We watched a video from Nate from the internet where he makes a knife out of meteorite metal, and it's got like some really cool patterning in it. You can't poison me. Stop trying. Why are you trying? It's fine. We're gonna end this Oddish. I'll use a Paralyze heal because I'm not worried about that. Although the speed drop isn't fun, especially for Steel-type Pokemon who's already slow as balls. Despite being tiny. Oh my god, he's just never gonna evolve. He's just never gonna evolve. And I hate it. Bam. Gonna be another Oddish? It's gonna be another Oddish. Oh shit, it's a Mightyena. Okay. You're pretty intimidating. You can probably ruin Zuax, because Zuax is weak as shit, and you're not. So let's bring Claws. Yeah. Surf. Surf is a more powerful move than Wing Attack, I think. Actually, I think Wing Attack's a really powerful attack. I do want to teach Lars Steel Wing at some point. I think that would be really handy. Alright, Mount Pyre is going to be to the south in a moment. Found one zinc. Aw, yeah. Found a zinc. Hello. Is this the Safari Zone here? I think it is. We don't need to go in there, so I'm not going to bother. I wonder if it counts Safari Zone steps. If you hand in your Pokemon. Alright, the Zuax, you're going to swap out for someone who isn't as weak. So we're going to swap you out for Lars. Gardevoir, you're going to hit Slaking with Psychic. Because Slaking is the threat here. Oh, he's using Slack Off to heal, so Slaking is not the threat that we thought he would be. Not a fan of that, though. It's kind of a dick move, Spinder. It's fine. Slaking will loaf around this turn. I really don't understand why anyone would train a Slaking. You can only use them once every other turn. Because their special ability is they loaf around every other turn. Which to me is just insane. Ooh, it's tightening its focus. Does that mean it's just going to use Focus Punch next turn? Because if we do this and hit it, it's not going to be able to attack. Would it be able to attack anyway? Oh, I hate Teeter Dance. Yeah. And I was wondering if it would be able to use Focus Punch anyway, because surely it would just, loaf around. Can you teach Slaking Hyper Beam? Because if you could, then you'd be able to get away with using Hyper Beam. And then, oh, it must recharge, but it's going to loaf around the next turn anyway. Shadow Ball isn't going to do anything to this guy anyway, because Shadow Ball is a Ghost type move. Yep, saw that coming from a mile away. I mean, try it, but I'm pretty sure it's a Ghost type move, so it won't do any damage. Put yourself in confusion anyway. Great. This is why Slaking is a pain in the ass, is because they've just got shit tons of health and defense. Gotta want use Psychic. But they don't have much in the way of special defense, so that's why you need Psychic type Pokemon to take them out. Bam. Problem solved. I'm pretty sure this is just the Safari Zone up here. Yeah, we are not going in there. We don't need to. Onwards to Lily Cove City, guys. Also, I want that item, so we're gonna get it. Oh, that's an Oddish. We can train Zuax on Oddishes for the rest of his life. He can't be afflicted with Poison Powder. He isn't immune to Sleep, which is annoying though. And he's immune to Acid, so these guys can't really do anything to him. It's just not going to be a particularly effective way of training him. This Oddish has not learned its lesson and has attempted to Poison Powder us 3 times in a row. This was a fatal mistake. Oh no, a double battle. Whatever shall I do? We want these. These are great. You get double the XP for half the work. Half the number of steps. Oh, but 2 breeders, though. Breeding. Okay. You're not really going to be much help here. Gardevoir can deal with the Makuhita, that's not a problem. Hopefully Zuax will be able to headbutt the Poochyena and do some damage. Fully expecting Zuax to go down though. Okay. You've signed your own death warrant now, folks. Sure, I could have used Spark on the Poochyena, but I think Shadow Ball should do the job. And admittedly, the Wingull is not a big threat at all. Tropius is more of a concern. Only slightly more of a concern, though. It's a grass type, so Thunder isn't going to do much. And God of War's Psychic isn't going to do much either. But they're both grass types, so let's hit Tropius with Shockwave, let's hit Shroomish with Psychic. I mean, we've got 9 levels on these guys, so it's not a particularly dangerous fight. We should be okay. Oh shit. We crit with the Psychic attack. Nice. Okay, Electric. I'm fine with our evasiveness falling. This doesn't really mean much to us. We'll use Shockwave on Tropius again, and then we'll use Psychic on the Electric. That way we don't have to hit it and risk getting paralyzed. Mind bullets, guys. Mind bullets. Boom. There you go. And we get a free item. Oh, Beat's leveled up. Nice. Super awesome. Wow, spectacular. Yep. Thanks for the $2,000, guys. Bye-bye. Alright, let's go beat this old man up. He has some confidence in his abilities. He's trained at the traveled to the 4 corners of the world, guys. Let's show him how misplaced his faith in his Pokemon is. Because while Manectric is impressive, and we do love Beats 2 Electric Boogaloo, Wicker is completely immune to thunder attacks. So, he's not really worried. Let's use my shot. And boom goes the dynamite. The issue with the Pokemon breeders, while they do carry a lot of Pokemon, they carry shit Pokemon. So they all carry like unevolved forms of Pokemon, which just aren't great for XP. Sure. There you go, water, why not? Part of me does wonder if using the match call you'd ever be able to raise someone's Pokemon up to their highest level. Like, you could get them to being level 100. Because the match call, every time you battle someone, they do get stronger. I'm wondering if that's a thing. We'll try it. Gonna cut your HP in half, delay a curse on Zuax. That's fine. Because now you're dead. What a shame. Ghost Pokemon, guys, not even once. We got a Carbos. Nice. I think they're meant to be carbohydrates, if I'm honest. Alright, Wingull could be a threat to Zuax because he is a steel type, and Wingull will likely know Water Gun. So let's bring out Beats. And Beats is going to use Spark. Yeah, see, we knew it used Water Gun. I knew it would know Water Gun. I mean, we had our own Pelippan. And Pelippan knew Water Gun until we replaced it with Surf. Brooklyn keeps opening the door and it's letting the cold air in. It's like eternally chilly in our ground floor. So I keep having to bat the door closed. Oh, you've got delightfully pretty Pokemon. Yeah, I'll play with them. They're about to get ruined. Oh, you have one. It's a Pikachu. Okay, cool. Alright, Wicker, time to do your magic, sir. See, we're managing to maintain that rotation, so we're able to pretty successfully prevent anyone from losing their too many levels. The only issue is, of course, that Zuax fucking sucks. And Noxon is down on level 0, which isn't a problem. I think we're just going to carry him with us to the end, just because we can. I don't think he ever comes in handy. And we're not going after Steven, so I'm not worried about beating Steven with level 0 Nummel. Hi there. Oh no, they spotted me. Their next win, I'm entering them in contests. Cool, good for you. I have the 13, defeat 5 trainers a day. Guess what? You're number 5. Oh, am I though? Am I gonna be number 5? You fucking slut. Miniatric and a loud red. Okay. Okay. I see what you're putting down. That's fine. Zuax. Let's switch out. Because you'll get ruined by that Miniatric. Loud red gets psychicked. Yeah. Alright, beats gained a bunch of power. Hate Vigoroth. I just hate the fucking... The Slay King family. Sucks. They are not good Pokemon. I hate the fact that their special ability is you miss a turn. Why? And Slay King just has stupid amounts of health and defense, and that's why they're a problem. It's not because they're actually a threat. It doesn't matter though. There we go. Boom. Okay, I don't currently have anyone to deal with a Shift Ray, but I'm sure it'll be fine. For anyone that is... Oh, does Psychic not affect Shift Ray? Is it because he's a normal type? Or a Dark type? He's Dark type, isn't he? He is a Leaf Ninja. Interesting. But yeah, for those who are just joining us, and are curious, this is the Pokemon Emerald Asthmatic Challenge, where every time we take a step, our Pokemon lose 1 XP. This means that the further we walk, the weaker they become. So we have to make sure that we are constantly battling and trying to raise our XP to mitigate any disasters happening. As far as I'm aware, no one's done anything like it before. But I can understand why, because at this late stage in the game, it doesn't really matter. Got a max revive. Delicious. Delicioso. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Because it was a huge threat right at the start of the game. It was a massive threat that we were losing XP every time we took a step. But now, because we've got so much XP between levels, it's really not that big of a problem. So much so that we can go shopping and not have to worry about finding a bunch of wild Pokemon to fight when we get out. Yeah. So in a very short while, we are going to be swapping. I'm going to give Wicker the. Is it the Sea Essence? Yeah, we're going to give him the Sea Incense. And we're going to give Zuax back the XP share. I'm going to give him the XP share back. I do want to turn him into a Lairon. I refuse to go to Evergrade City with a fucking pleb tier. Oh no. Alright, May. Let's be having you. You okay, my love? You okay? We've made it to Lily Cove City, and we managed to beat the Team Magma douchebags hiding in a volcano. Now I have to sail across the ocean to find my next gym battle. And I have to obviously sit here and tickle Bookin. Because she's got milk on her nose. Bless her. You okay? What are you up to upstairs? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. That's a shame. Yeah. Wow, that's harsh. Yeah, true. Hmm. And so she took him in. Aw. Aw, good for him. Yeah, that's a huge step for him. Aw, that's cool. It's okay. What time did you want to go shopping? Okay. What time did you want to do lunch? Are you hungry for Chinese food? Hmm? Okay. Should we do it around 12:30? Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna manage to beat Pokemon today. Not in a couple hours. So it's taking me longer to get to where I need to go than I thought it would. Which is a shame, but hey ho. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, this is true. Nah. I said I'd play Pokemon. I'm sticking with Pokemon. What is up, my fellow dudes? Yeah. Yeah. Wow, Leaf Blade does an obscene amount of damage. Okay, Grovyle, calm down. That was not cool. I don't know if you're ever actually meant to do anything with the meteorite that you pick up, because you pick it up really early on in the game, and I don't think it ever does anything again. Okay, Fury Cutter does like next to nothing, so I'm not worried about that. Wing Attack. The Leaf Blade might kill us though, because it did 98 points of damage the first time. Oh, okay. Why did it do so much the first time then? Eh, doesn't matter. Palapan takes the win. Nice. I mean, that paddle did help me become this strong, I guess. I mean, you will complete your Pokedex before me because I'm never going to complete my Pokedex. So, you know. Is that Team Aqua Grunt going to send me back to Slateport where they've stolen the submarine? I'm sure that's what happens. Because obviously they try and steal it when we were last there, but we interrupt them. But no, we wanted to go into the Lily Cove department store because they have TMs, and we need TMs. What floor? I mean, I'll grab it, but it's not going to do anything for me. It's not going to run it. It's not going to match any of my ID numbers. Yep, that's what I thought. Out of my way, kid. Hello. I'm going to take a stab in the dark and go with 3. It's probably the 3rd floor, right? No, your crappy EV items. And your X specials next defense. I don't care for those either. This is it. Protect. Light screen. No, that's... Yeah, that's light screen. Nope. So that's Fire Blast, that's Thunder, that's Thunder. That's Blizzard, and that is Hyper Beam. Okay, I don't want any of those, really. I was hoping you'd have Ice Beam, but apparently not. That's a shame. What a shame. Oh well. Oh well. Right, let's go find out what that Team Aqua Grunt wants us to do. Or not do, as the case may be. Yeah. Let's see what they want. If they want us to do anything. Oh, anything. Hello, mate. Hey, you. Don't go near the cave in the cove. You don't know the reason why? I'm an adult. Just listen to me. Sure. Hi. Thanks. It's the only one I've picked up, I think. We're looting the secret hideout today. Who are you? Just talking to myself. Okay. Grunts, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Hey, buddy. Is it really here then? I don't remember it being here. Oh, okay. I thought the Aqua hideout was significantly harder to get to. Oh, look at that. Level 6 Tentacool. Beats, what are we ever gonna do? He's gonna be more useful when we're sailing across the ocean. Okay, a level 6 Tentacool doesn't mean shit to us. Alright, let's go deal with the Aqua hideout. Hello. What do you want with Team Aqua? Boston here is gonna check a submarine. Where to go? You really think I tell you something that crucial? Yep. So we're gonna go back to Slateport, and then we're gonna find them stealing the submarine, and then we're gonna come back here to beat the crap out of them for stealing said submarine. Ah, dear. Alright, Pelipan, fly. If I were stealing a submarine, I'd go to one of the only portside cities in the game. Am I in the wrong building? I thought this was the building. Where the fuck is the building they're stealing the boat from? They don't steal it from here because this is the museum. I don't think it's up here. Oh no, it is. Hello. Bye, nerds. Route 128. Oh, cool. What? Oh, wait. Back to our hideout. Why would you tell me where your hideout is? Kind of defies the point of having a hideout. And also, submarine, probably shouldn't be trying to board it while it's underwater. Just saying. Ah, man, if only you'd built 2 submarines, then I could give them chase. It's fine. There we go, guys. So that would have been disastrous at an earlier level. But now we're kind of at a point where running around a little bit doesn't really make too much of a difference. So now we're going to have to run back to the coast so that we can go and find the douchebags that, well, we're going to have to go into their hideout and stop them. but then they're gonna just leave when we get there anyway. So you know, that's a thing. Pelipan, 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 you surf. Can he surf on a wave? Yes, he can, because he's a pelican. Yes, he pelican. Guys, I'll be here all week. I won't be here all week. I can't stream every day a week. I mean, I'd like to. I don't think I could do it though. Kind of have to work. Now are you guys here? There we go. Hey, buddy. Aye, aye, aye. Suspicious character spotted. Coming from you in your pirate outfit. I'm the suspicious one. I guess I stand out because I don't blend in inside this hideout full of pirates. So I'll give you that, I guess. Yeah. For stretching. Yeah, staying up till 3 and waking up at 9 was a bad move. I got a headache. But it's like the behind the eyes kind of pressure headache. You did your job? Sure. You did your job, buddy. You did your best. The good thing about the Team Aqua hideout is that there are no wild Pokemon in here. So that's nice. It's also a disaster because we're going to be losing XP the longer we're exploring it, but it'll be fine. We don't actually have to be here this long. I don't think. Ah, it's all the teleport pads. Yeah, we might be here for a while. Max Elixir. One of these has the Master Ball in it. I think. Maybe that we get that when we go back to Devon Co. No, I don't remember. Hey. What's up, Toots? Pokemon teleport puzzles. Feels bad, man. Do you not like Pokemon teleport puzzles, dude? How you doing, Nox? What's going on, buddy? So Shockwave should not be a physical attack. My brain too small. Your brain is too small. You are playing Final Fantasy XIV, so I don't know what you want me to tell you. Doing well, sir. How about yourself? I'm doing okay. I'm sleepy. I stayed up until like 3 AM, then woke up at 9. 6 hours sleep is bad times. Don't blame me. Why would I not blame you? Blame the missus? Oh, is she playing it too now? Oh, no. Okay. We're going to explore other parts. It's going to cost us XP, but I'm not worried about it. She was fast. Oh, buddy. And you warned her? Did you, though? You warned her that she'd get addicted? It was years clean of WoW. Yeah, that's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. I mean, the pirate outfits are kind of cool, I guess. I'll give them that. You know, you think you're out, and then they just pull you back in, friend. Have you made yourself a beautiful bunny boy, though? Did you make yourself a glorious bunny boy? You're a tanky girl? Aww. So you didn't go for a full-on beefcake bunny boy, which would have been everyone's go-to. Or are you playing free, or are you playing with all the like expansions and everything too? Expansions. Oh, you poor bastard. You fully got bitten, huh? No, buddy. It was on sale on Steam. Nah, fair. I guess you can't pass up a good deal, right? No, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it though. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I don't know. For me, there was because Alice and we started with the free trial sort of thing, and obviously you have to work your way up from like the first part of the story campaign thing. And it's just fetch quests. It's just full fetch quests for the whole thing. And it was just painful. And because as trial accounts, you're kind of limited in what you can and can't do. It's all fetch quests. Yeah, I fucking hated it. And then when it's not a fetch quest, it's a really short, shitty dungeon. Doesn't get any better. Yeah, no, I get that. And I mean, I wasn't paying any attention to like the story. Everyone's like, oh, the story's amazing. It's like, it's really not. It's just people telling you to run here, pick this up, and then run back. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. The best part was the fact that you get your own chocobo. Submarine at the far end. Great. I skipped everything so far. That's fair. One of you leads to the room that's got the Master Ball in it. It's not this room, I don't think. It's in the teleport circles. Okay, that one is progress. Path of Most Resistance, that one is progress. So it's got to be this teleport, and then we go down the little chain of 3 teleports to get to the exit. And that, I think, is what will lead us to the balls of steel. This should hopefully lead us to the Master Ball. But yeah, I wasn't paying like any attention to the story. That is a Voltorb. Oh, it's an Electrode. Oh, baby. Hey, buddy. Come at me, bro, with your big threatening grin. Nox, you're still level 0. I haven't actually had a need for a Fire-type Pokemon, so yeah, I think you're pretty much going to remain as level 0. Sorry, bud. But I think it'll be a nice testament to when we finish the Hall of Fame, and it puts a level 0 into the computer. Oh, we got a nugget. Nice. One of these, I swear, is a Master Ball, though. Yeah, there it is. We're going to need that for when we go and catch Rayquaza, assuming we go after Rayquaza. We're going to fight the other Electrode, though, because no fear. It's just, yeah, I'm just not a fan. I can understand there's a lot of people who really love it, and they're like, oh yeah, this game's the best. But it's a game that's, what, like 10 years old now? And it's built on some really crappy infrastructure. The code base behind it, it needs a new engine. It needs a new engine so badly. But they're obviously not going to do it because it's going to require sort of taking the whole of Final Fantasy XIV offline to build a new engine, and it's just not going to happen. It'd be cool if it did, though. But that's my argument for like that's why I'm not interested in playing the next Elder Scrolls game, because we know they haven't built a new engine for it yet. And until they build a new engine, it's just still going to be the same buggy, steaming mess that they've always been. And they're still running in the Morrowind engine, for fuck's sake. Morrowind was how many decades ago? Yeah. Bethesda just don't know what they're doing anymore. Aside from making re-releases of Skyrim to run on Samsung fridges. It's nonsense. It's really nonsense. Part of me would love to play the new Elder Scrolls game when it comes out, but I just know that it's not going to be worth my time. Because it's going to have the same crappy UI, it's going to have the same loot and inventory system, it's going to have the same horribly flawed conversations, it's going to have the same horribly flawed systems for doing anything. It's just not going to be a fun game. I mean, it's going to be great for mod makers who want to play Skyrim again, or rebuild Skyrim in the new game with prettier textures, because that's basically all that's going to happen. Is people are going to come out and go, oh yeah, look, I managed to completely rebuild Skyrim in whatever the new one's called. It's like, why? There's so many different versions of Skyrim. All you've done is make it prettier. And you could have done that with a texture pack mod anyway. But like I said, man, to each their own. I know that you've been fully sucked in and consumed by the grind, and that's totally understandable. There was a part of me that was tempted. There was a part of me that was tempted. My mission was just to hold you up. Oh no, really? Because it doesn't matter if I manage to avoid battling every Team Aqua Grunt in here. I would still end up missing the boat. I know how these warp panels connect. It's fine. Alright, here we go. Team Aqua Grunt and a Team Aqua Grunt walk into a bar. Okay. Beats, you can shockwave that. I think Zubat isn't immune to Psychic. Because they're poison flying, they're not dark. They look like they should be dark type, but they're not. Bam! What's wrong with you? You're not tired at all. No, I'm really not. You guys were bitches. Team Aqua, guys, they are not a threat. Hello! Alrighty, did you? We underestimated you, but this is it. Stall for time, I'm gonna polarize you. I mean, you are stalling for time, and you're not gonna pulverize me, so everything you've just said is a lie, Mr. Admin Matt. Pardon? I heard mysterious words from the kitchen, guys. I'm scared. I don't know who it might be. You're sending out a Golbat. Great. That's not a problem in the slightest. At least the other guy had a Crobat. 2 seconds, folks. It's okay, guys. The mysterious voice was Alice. She is doing stuff to the fridge. Like I said earlier, we had to get a new fridge because our old fridge died. So Alice is doing stuff to the new fridge to make it not die. But yeah, try going a week without a fridge. It's weird. Do not recommend. While I was talking with you, our boss got through his preparations. See ya! I mean, it's on Route 128. Captain Stern already told me it's on 128. I can't get to it yet. Because I don't have dive. But I'm gonna go get dive, and then I'll find the cave, and then I'll fuck your boss up again. Because he's not a good, smart Pokemon trainer, man. Dude's actually kind of an idiot. Okay, question is, do we have enough electric type moves to get us across the ocean? Probably. Probably. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try and cross the ocean, guys, without healing after dealing with the douche nozzles that are Team Aqua. Their sort of hideout is significantly easier to clear than the Team Magma one, which takes forever. I think the thing that's meant to slow you down in there is that you've got the teleport pads. But if you're only there for the Master Ball and to get to the end, doesn't really matter. Declan and Grace, here we go. One of you has a significantly better Pokemon than the other. Just saying. Just throwing that one out there. One of you has a significantly better Pokemon. One of you's got a fucking Gyarados, the other one has a Marill. You ever feeling, like, inadequate next to one of you? Because someone sends out a fucking Doom Dragon, and the other one sends out a tiny little round fluff ball that sometimes blows bubbles. So X, try to learn Takedown. Can't learn more than 4 moves. Yeah, why not? You can learn Takedown. Why not? Actually, no. I like Headbutt. Headbutt's a great move. You're not going to learn Takedown. Alright. But Nox. Nox, my dude. You're a man of many talents. I've been thinking. It's my birthday soon. I need ideas of what to do for my birthday. Because normally I stream on my birthday, and I'm still probably going to stream on my birthday, but I've got no idea what I'm actually going to do for my birthday stream. You know, you see all those big time super streamers doing subathons and stuff, but I mean, one person subbing to my channel really isn't gonna. I mean, it's cool, but I don't think I have quite the pull to do a subathon for 24 hours. Oh, Alice has some ideas. Could do Mario Kart, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, we could do both. Mario Kart and Pictionary could be good fun. Yeah, Pictionary's free and anyone can play, but yeah, I'm down to clown. Yeah, I like that plan. Mario Kart and Pictionary, I can make that work. I do love Mario Kart and making everyone look bad when I win. You want to do no items? I mean, we gotta do. We could probably do both. We could do a run of no items and then a run of items. Yeah, because no items kind of levels the playing field a little bit, right? Who's actually a good Mario Kart racer? I mean, I'm still gonna make everyone look bad, but as long as you guys are prepared for that. Who the fuck just lives out here in the middle of the ocean? This is the hunter's house. Okay. Hello, hunter. Diving treasure hunter. Awesome dude who... Okay, you haven't got any treasures. If you see any shards, like the red shard, you've got to trade it with me. Okay. Are you dancing with Brooklyn? Oh, okay. Alright, Moss Deep City! We are here. So like I said, for anyone joining us now, this is the Asthmatic Emerald Challenge, where our Pokemon lose XP per step. This also applies to while we're surfing, because that technically counts as steps. And our Pokemon will get weaker with every step. It's why our good buddy Noxon here is level 0, with absolutely no XP. And I need to level Lars up again so that I don't have to risk Lars trying to learn how to use fucking Swallow and Stockpile again. But it's time to go and battle the Psychic type gym. And I honestly cannot remember what I was going to use to sweep the leg of this gym. Because I don't have anyone that's got any Dark type moves. My plan was to use Manectric, but Manectric doesn't learn Crunch until like level 52, which isn't going to be helpful here at all. So we're just going to run in. I'm just going to run in and ruin this gym's day. Manectric might start the pack, and then we'll switch it around as and when. Oh no, a double battle. The roads you have traveled. What have you have experienced? Come at me. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, it's two psychics. Curlier and Kadabra. Okay. So the problem is here, Gardevoir is going to be essentially useless because Gardevoir does psychic attacks and also is a psychic type that doesn't have any dark type moves. I didn't want to move Beats. Beats can stay. Beats is going to use that and we're going to swap out Gardevoir for Lars. So yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Beats can use Shockwave. It probably won't do all that much damage. It did half. I'll take it. Or Sword attack. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, not my special defense. Actually, that is kind of a concern. These guys do special attacks. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Kadabra used Recover. Kadabra's HP is full. Kadabra wasted his turn. Just hit him with a wing attack, I guess. Spark should take them out, though, because Beats is a fucking god. Yeah, there it is. Nice. So you found the, in these stages. It's honestly not been that bad. I was thinking of speaking, you're able to manage it well. Yeah, it's really not been a problem at all, to be honest. Now that we're sort of at the point where we can fly and it's not just 10 XP per level, we've not really had to worry about it at all. Yeah, I mean, Zooax is still lagging, but I've not really needed them. And I don't need a fire-type Pokemon at the moment. So I don't think I'm ever going to need to level up Noxon. You're coming with me to the end, though. Are we still winning? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Level 0A. Yeah, boy. He's kind of he's our team mascot now, really, more than anything. But yeah, now that it's like... not switch, summary. If we look here, it's like... it's 1600 XP to the next level. I can take 1600 steps and still not lose a level on Gardevoir. It's not that big of a problem right now. I do need to switch Gardevoir from being our number 2 though, because she's not going to be able to do any. Is not going to be able to do anything in here. So yeah, it's honestly, it's not been too bad at this point. I'm not losing XP at a tragic rate. That's why I've been thinking I was going to talk to Wicker and see if I can get him to implement a thing. Can't underflow? As in, can't go below 0? Or what do you mean? I'm just gonna speak to Wicker and potentially make the challenge harder for the next run. Because I don't think it's hard enough right now. Yeah, go below 0 all the way to like 255 or something. No, they can't go below, like negative levels. They could until Hayden fixed it. It was possible for them to go lower than level 0. But that triggers an in-game bug called the Pomeg Berry glitch, where if a Pokemon loses health below 0, because technically they were losing health and going below 0 HP. If the Pokemon loses health below 0 HP, the game doesn't know how much health they have, and so it cycles back around and gives them something like 24 million HP. But obviously a level 0 Pokemon that's got 24 million HP is going to get hit by any attack and is going to lose all of its HP. And what that caused was we tested it, and a Pokemon that had question mark HP stat, it would get hit, and then its HP drop bar would just drop eternally. It just kept falling, and it softlocked the game. I imagine if we'd have let it run long enough, it probably would have caused the Pokemon to faint. But I don't know, and I wasn't really willing to test it because it was taking forever. Go left. Oh no. So yeah, it's a fun one. It was a fun one. We managed to fix it. But yeah, it was an interesting bug to encounter. Gentleman Nate and Virgil won a battle. Alright, let's go. So yeah, it's a cool bug, but the Hayden found a way to disable the bug, so it didn't completely break the game. Oh no, it's shrouded in a magic coat. Good for you. Yeah. So no, they can't underlevel, and they don't devolve when they level down either, which would have been agony. I'm sure there's a way to implement that. Oh shit! Hey, Fletch, welcome in, guys. Oh man. How goes the Nightmare Run? It's honestly not been too bad, dude. It's really not that bad now. We're kind of reaching the tail end of it. So I'm now about to go and fight Team Aqua, clear out their hideout. It's not been too bad. How about yourself? How was Destiny 2? You guys were doing raids tonight, right? As well as raiding me, which I really appreciate. Thank you. Cool, everyone.
What do I do with my hands?
Keep them in plain sight. Oh, tomorrow is raids. Oh, my bad. My bad. Were you just sort of playing through Destiny 2 content? So I want PvP to... Oh no. How was that? I've not played PvP in Destiny 2 in so long. I dread to think. And Nox, you just gotta make sure you keep your hands in plain view. It's what you're doing with your feet that you gotta worry about. It might be better than I thought. Were you kicking ass and taking names? Blunk. I'm gonna fight both of these guys, and then I'm gonna figure out the fix. I'm level 0, don't make me whip out some emoji pasta. Dude, if you've got some emoji pasta, then feel free. Go for it. I'm curious as to what Pokemon emoji pasta you've got that isn't the Vaporeon one. Please don't bring out the Vaporeon one again. Kinda, yeah. I'm glad to hear it, man. I was trash when I played Destiny 2 PvP way back when. It did not go well for me. You can wing attack the Meditite, because the Meditite is a fighting type psychic, which in of itself is ridiculous. But it should now take super damage from that. Thanks, antivirus. I didn't need to know that there was no viruses in your last scan, but cheers. Found a very slept on exotic interaction. It paid off hard. Oh, cool! I've recently been playing Division 2, and I started the Warlords of New York expansion, because it's been out for forever, and I've just not got around to playing it yet. So I decided to give that a go last night, and I'm loving being back in New York, but I'm also loving having to find all the new gear and stuff, and finding like exotics and the new gear sets and stuff like that. But I've not played the game in about 2 years, so I'm so out of practice, it's not even funny. We are using Mix It Up right now. How could you tell, Dutch? What gave it away? I know it's horrible hunting those poor Pokemon on the streets and imprisoning them, making them fight each other, but I feel like our generation evolved as Pokebores, so I don't think I could give up, as we need some healthy dose of Pokemon in our lives. I mean, are we going down the rabbit hole as to do people eat Pokemon? Are we going back down that rabbit hole? I feel like we are. Okay, we are free. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh shit, I fucked it. I fucked it up, guys. I fucked it. I'm gonna go to the other one to turn that one around. I mean, Ditto looking like Jello Pudding. He does look like Jello Pudding. It's true.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I did fuck up. Why is stream avatars? Stream avatars is not responding. That's why that's not working. I just noticed. That's weird. But yeah, welcome in, guys. I am Spud, and I am currently in the middle of doing the Pokemon Emerald Asthmatic Emerald Challenge, where our Pokemon lose XP every time they take a step. It's been fun. It's been interesting. Is it because of the bot is it the bot that killed stream avatars? Because it shouldn't have done. Interesting. Connect. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the hell happened. It's very strange. Okay. People, make words with your face holes, and it should spawn Pokemons, I hope. That's very strange. I don't know what happened there. But yeah. Crap. We're doing the Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald Challenge, where every time we take a step, our Pokemon lose 1 XP. So they level down the further we walk. So Manectric here, it's a bad example because of the location I'm in, but the next time I take a step, his next level experience will go up 1. So it will be 1592. Yep, 66,999. The ultimate 69, apparently. Is that two people one way up and 3 people the other way? Is that making like a weird sandwich? Is that what we've created there? I don't feel like that works. It's 69 with 3 spooners. I suppose it would be, right? It's just people spooning and having a great time. I mean, it's a cuddle puddle at the end of the day, and I hope everyone's having a magical time within said cuddle puddle. Not sure how this is going to go. Wobbuffet is kind of a boss. Wobbuffet is a boss because Wobbuffet has a crazy amount of defense and a stupidly high hit points, but is kind of unable to really do any real damage. Except it's now used Destiny Bond, which is bad times. Okay. So the issue here is now that he's Destiny Bonded, as soon as Wobbuffet goes down, it will take Manectric with him. Which sucks, but hopefully we can avoid that by trading out beats for someone else. So we need to beat the Kadabra, that's fine. The Wobbuffet will not get killed by a single Surf, because this thing's got way too much health. I'm really hoping that I'm really hoping that Zuax is going to evolve soon. I said Dutch Daddy because you were right at the bottom of the screen there. Let's bring out Wicker. Switch because of Shadow Tag. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. You're gonna kill my friend. I mean, beats 2 Electric Boogaloo, we can just revive. I've got a bunch of revival herbs. It's not too bad, but it's annoying. It's annoying to say the least. Oh. Did it only work? Did it not take me with him because it must have been because he didn't die on that turn. Man, it's been so long since I've been hit with a Destiny Bond. I'm thinking of the other one. So my question is whether or not the button down here is the one I need it to be. Because I need to rotate a very specific part of the map in order to then get onto the gym leaders. Only works if not used by any other move, yeah. Okay. So if I had gone second and hit him, then it would have taken me out. That's good to know. That's good to know. Thanks, Dutch. But now that I'll get out of these 2 battles, so I've got a little bit of space, and I'll demonstrate exactly what happens when we start walking around. Hit Natu with it, and then we can use Surf to take out both of them. And then we should be good to go. It's super effective. Yeah. Because this gym is going to be a telekinetic battle of the minds, and I just really hate this gym. Because the two of them will put up so many light screens and like magic coat and stuff, and it's just really annoying. They're not a difficult gym, they're just really annoying. Alright, so Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald, what it is, if we take a look at our boy Manectric here, beats 2 Electric Boogaloo, has 68,030 experience points. If I go over here and take a couple steps, and then we check out Beats' stats, you see that he has lost 5 XP. So our Pokemon can level down, they don't devolve, and they don't forget moves, but they do lose XP as we walk around, which is, for gyms like this, a pain. But like I was saying earlier, we're kind of at the point now, I don't know where this warp pad takes me. Oh, it takes me back to the entrance. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's kind of gotten to the point where we don't have to worry about losing XP too much. I think I need to go left. And then I need to get the old man out of the way. Because there's thousands of XP between levels, so we're not losing XP too horrendously. However, our boy Noxon over here, who is kind of our team mascot because I don't actually need a fire-type Pokemon, we met them at level 15. As you can see, they are level 0. They have no stats, and they have no experience whatsoever. So, because of that, he is level 0. And the next time someone sneezes at him, the Numel will fall over and collapse in on it itself. But we made it to the gym leaders, and that is the important thing. Now, I believe they'll open up with a bunch of bullshit, and then they've got a Solrock and a Lunatone. The Solrock and the Lunatone are the problem. Well, no, aren't the problem. We want to get to them. We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking, all in our minds. It's a combination of ours. Can you beat it? Yeah, probably. It's unique because it's the only double battle gym leader, I think in the series, actually. But yeah, they've got some bullshit right here because they've got a Claydol, which is annoying, but not too problematic because we can just hit it with a Surf from Teleplaz. And a Xatu. The Xatu is a flying psychic type, so should take a little bit of damage from the Shockwave. Calm Mind is terrifying. We don't want that. Calm Mind is bad because it's going to buff their... Oh, that's bad. That's going to kill Beats. Yep. Yep. I knew it would kill Beats. It won't do anything to Lars. It doesn't affect Lars. But yeah, I knew that would kill Beats. That's a problem. Beats was kind of my ace in the hole here for that Xatu. It's fine. It's fine. They've got 4 Pokemon, and we can beat a whole bunch of them real easy. It's super effective. A critical hit. Okay, cool. Xatu is out of the way, which means one of their... It's either going to be Solrock or Lunatone is going to come out. Yeah, there's Solrock. Solrock, also not a problem, because we can just hit it with Surf. And so we're going to be using a lot of Surf attacks here. Now, Earthquake will hurt Wicker, but it shouldn't do too much, because Wicker is also Ground type. It doesn't affect Lars, and it will avoid Solrock, because Solrock can levitate. So we'll levitate over the Earth and doesn't get hit by the Earthquake, which is nonsense. But the Claydol is now dead, so we don't have to worry about another Earthquake coming out of that. Up next will be Lunatone. Zuax grew to level 28. Yeah! Gaining some XP. I really wanted them to become a Lairon, but it just takes so long. Super effective. Super effective. Now they're probably going to start dipping into potions to heal their party, which is fine. Again, it's not too much of an issue. Because we're just going to hit more Twin Surfs again. The Solar Beam isn't going to be too bad, I hope. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. That's fine. We can bring out God of War. Or we could just throw caution to the wind, bring out Nox in it, and watch to see how much XP he gains when he levels up. Yeah. Alright, we've taken out the Soul Rock, which is great. Next, we've got the Lunatone, which I think I can probably hit with Shadow Ball. I'm definitely going to hit it with Surf again. Special defense fell. Aw, you had to hit Pelipal's, didn't you? Pelipan had to take that sleep. That's annoying. It's fine, I'll just hit you with Ghost Ball. I could have just swept the gym with Gardevoir. Did not realize that Shadow Ball was going to do so much damage. But it's fine. It's fine. I really enjoy this gym battle because of the fact that they it's a twin battle. I really enjoy the fact that it's a twin battle because, like I said, it's unique within the Pokemon series. You don't get this anywhere in any of the other games. Oh, the Hyper Potion, really? Okay. A critical hit? Nice. Is it also going to drop his special defense back down? No. Ugh. Lame. It's fine. It's fine. He has a tiny slither of health. We're going to use Calm Mind, and we're going to use Surf, because they're going to Hyper Potion again, which I could see coming. Because we left them with a tiny little slither of health, and I think they get like 3 Hyper Potions. So we might have to do this again. But if we can increase Gardevoir's special attack, and then hit it with another Shadow Ball, it should do the job. Especially now Light Screen's worn off. Oh, it's a perfect storm of murder right here. Because that was what the shit? Why did that do nothing? That should have shredded them because of the light screen wearing off. The light screen was was buffing their special defense. It should have torn straight through them. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. And now they've got another Calm Mind on them. That's a big problem. Like, that did more damage than it should have, than the previous one, and they had a higher special defense stat. Sure. Okay. Why not? Alright, Lars leveled up. Zoox didn't level up again, which is sad. We are under-leveled to where I would like to be. We didn't evolve Zoox. That's a shame. We're under-leveled to where I would like to be. Normally, you come into the gym and your Pokemon are all way above their level. Now we can use Dive, so we need to go get that by speaking to Steven. I believe he gives us Dive, and then we've got to go and find the... we're gonna go find the Team Aqua hideout. But I don't remember which one's Steven's house, so we might have to go through all of them. I'm pretty sure it's one off on the left. Take it easy, Dutch. Thanks for hanging around, buddy. Enjoy lurking. I'll be here for a little bit. We're going to do some lunch, and then I think Alice and I need to go out and do some grocery shopping. So I'll be here for a little bit longer yet. I think Steven's house is up here. I think it's this one. This is Steven's house, but he's not in it. Okay. I need Dive before I can go anywhere. Crap, I need Dive before I can go anywhere, but I don't know where Steven's hiding. Steven. Ah. The hell is Maxie doing here? Gym leader's pretty strong. Yeah, it was fine. People are going about. It's fine. Nothing bad is going to happen at the Space Center. Don't worry about it. Hello. Successful launch number 5. Yeah, great. Hello. Intent test deal. Fine. Take your rocket fuel. There will be more land. So they're now planning on dumping rocket fuel into the volcano. They want to dump rocket fuel into an active volcano. And they don't see this as a problem. Assuming they are just stealing liquid oxygen, I don't think this is going to go the way they think it will. Like, at all. I don't think this is going to have the effect that they're intending at all. Because they want to go pour liquid oxygen into a volcano. It's just going to burst into flames. It's not going to do anything. Like, you throw an oxygen bottle into into some lava or into a fire, for example. You throw it into a fire, the only reason it explodes is because of the compression of being in an oxygen bottle. A chintzy cup would do. If I had a tiny cup of magma, of rocket fuel, I would absolutely not give it to you guys. Or I would just watch you blow yourselves up. I mean, either or. Oh no. I just beat a gym leader with a bunch of level 40 Pokemon, and you think your level 26 Mightyena is a problem here. It's okay, buddy. You didn't know better. Buy viewers, followers, and primes on viewers.shop. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, Ivano. Thanks for the offer, though, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm not going to gift you a sub. I am going to ban your ass. So, cheers. Ah, dear. Thanks for removing them, sweetheart. Oop. Jump. Dutch, did you get it? I didn't see what they're bringing out, but I'm pretty sure Beats will be able to handle it. Ah, Dutch, you missed it. I wonder if there's a way to make the bot jump automatically when the star comes near it. They could probably set up a command for it though, right? I think you're still winning on the star capturing front though, because you've got stars that explode out of you every now and then. It's been a while since I last got a follow bot. I hope they're doing okay. You can tell their coding hasn't come any further. They just turn up in the chat, spam a message, and then leave. Or get immediately banned. It almost makes me feel bad for them. Almost. I'm curious as to if there's anything actually on those websites though. Or are you just getting scammed? Like, obviously if you buy followers and viewers and stuff, you end up getting your account banned. 3-1, you still want to take us on? Alright, let's go. I've seen this movie. But yeah, I wonder if there's anything on those websites. There can't be, right? Or is it just a scam and you give them the money, they don't send you any followers, and even if they do, you get your account banned for buying followers. So you've just paid for the privilege of getting your account banned. Seems legit. Ooh, Trinolin Iron Tail. Hell yeah. Does this mean you're gonna level up soon? You're gonna evolve soon? Because Iron Tail is a great move. 100 damage, but it's pretty inaccurate. I like Headbutt. Headbutt is a great move. And Metal Claw is great because it's pretty consistent in hitting. Iron Tail, not so much. But Headbutt always hits, so we're going to get rid of Iron Tail, I think. Metal Claw, sorry. We're going to get rid of that. And use Iron Tail, because Iron Tail is a great move. It hits hard, it's just inaccurate. Feel so to be relieved. I'm up next. Come on, bruh. Let's go. Let's see what you got. It's not going to be anything worth worrying about. What level does Aeron evolve then? Is it like 35? I bet it's something stupid like level 35. Oh no, you intimidating me, lowering my physical attack, but doing nothing for my special attack. Bye, Mighty Yenna. I said, bye, Mighty Yenna. Yeah. Or is it Mighty Yenna? Because he's meant to be a hyena, right? It's kind of the whole thing. Maybe I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. What if my name isn't Spud, but Spud? Or Pud? Sud? The P is silent? It's more common to get a silent S though, right? Than a silent P? Unfortunately, my etymological knowledge of the word spud is not sufficient to state whether or not the P is silent. Is this going to do anything to Wicker? Because Wickers are ground type, so you've just used Sandstorm to do nothing. Because I'm just still going to flood the area with a tidal wave. I'm inside this rocket, like this space tech rocket science facility where they're building space, like space missions, and I've just flooded the entire building. Oh look, another one. Sweetheart, you want to grab that, or you want me to do it? Steve-O! Hey Magma, what's the point of stealing rocket fuel? We're gonna pour it into a... Jettison the entire load in the mount chimney. Ground and gone, we have no need for that slag heap of a mountain, so we use it for fuel's power to make the volcano erupt. No, what you'll do is you will explode the volcano, it won't erupt. It will be savage. Spud, you gonna help me? Let's go into battle together, you ready? Yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna enter with Wicker, God of War, and Beats. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! So we get a first look at Steven's team. Metang, Skarmory, and Aggron. So, as you can tell, Steven, bit of a steel fiend. He also looks dope. Alright, let's go. Metang's got clear body, despite the fact that his body isn't clear, but sure. Mighty Yenna used Swagger and missed. Wicker used Surf. I think Metang's probably going to open up with Metal Claw. I would expect a Metal Claw from Metang. What'd you bring into the party, Steve? What you bring into the party? Is it going to be Metal Claw? I feel like it's going to be a Metal Claw. Yep, that's fine. Used Reflect. Great. Thank you for that. That's really helped us not at all. So Swagger is a stupid thing to do when you've got a Mighty Yenna. Or a Mighty Yenna, whatever you want to call them. Because their ability lowers your attack the moment they come out. So they intimidate into lowering your attack, right? And then they hit you with Swagger, which increases your physical attack. So it completely negates their Intimidate ability. Yeah, you become confused, but now I'm like plus... Actually, I think I'm probably equal on attack than I was, because you lose... I think Intimidate lowers your attack by 2. No, I might be on -2 physical attack. It doesn't matter because Surf is a special attack, I think. So it really doesn't matter too much. Metal Claw. Yeah. Alright, what you got? Tabithus and a Golbat. See, that's where we need our good friend Beats 2 Electric Boogaloo to come on out. Hopefully Wicker can get off this surf. Yeah, there we go. The rest of this battle doesn't matter anymore. Because the camera up goes down.
Where's my Pokemon? Your Pokemon? Yes, I'm ready. You look like you're ready for bed.
You look like you're ready for bed.
I hope you don't think you're going to trade in your pajamas.
Oh, it's a Crobat. Oh, I might switch Wicker out and bring out Beats then. Because honestly, I thought that was the end of the fight. But apparently not. So we'll bring out Beats. Let's bring out Beats. It's cool that we're not gaining any XP on Zoox because Zoox isn't in our party for this fight. That's a very interesting mechanic. I didn't know that would happen. Because obviously you enter in your party. I didn't think it would like essentially mean that your Pokemon don't exist for this fight. Hopefully Beats is quicker than Metang. Yeah, there we go. Of course he is, the electric type. Electric type Pokemon are ridiculously swift. Boom. Unless you're Electabuzz. Or Electrode. Or any of the really heavy electric type Pokemon that aren't particularly quick. All I just want to expand the landmass. I mean, sure, you're trying to erupt a volcano. If we Team Magma are wrong, then might Team Aqua's goal to expand the sea also be equally misguided? Of course it is, you moron. Nah. That was intense. Something to give you. Thank you. It's Dive. Is Electrode really one of the fastest Pokemon? Huh. Could have fooled me. I honestly thought he'd be really slow. So there's a fun thing that this Space Center allows you to do is you have to obtain a special item that you can't get legitimately anymore because you had to be at a special event. That gives you the ability to, if you turn up at the Space Center on the right day, using the in-game clock and holding that item, it would spawn Deoxys. Or you'd be able to travel to space to go and find Deoxys, which is the mythical Pokemon for Pokemon Emerald, which has multiple different forms, flying form, speed form, and a whole bunch of other fun stuff like that. 140 base speed. Oh, okay, I take it back. I thought Electrode would be super slow because it's a ball. You know? I thought it would be super slow. My bad. But yeah, you can go find Deoxys, but obviously you can't do that in this game because there's no way of me getting the item legitimately. Yeah, thanks, I got Dive. Cool. I also need to get Waterfall as well. Batch of water. Drop to the seafloor. In some places, you won't be able to dive though. That's fine. Now comes the question, guys. Do we replace Supersonic with Dive? We're going to replace Supersonic with Dive. We're going to replace Supersonic with Dive because Supersonic is shit. Every time we've used it, it's not worked. I'm not really making Pelipan my HM slave, but oh, Pelipan cannot learn Dive. Interesting. Gen 7, 150 base speed, so yeah, super slow. Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of Muddy Water, I think. Ah, I could get rid of Takedown. I don't really use Takedown all that often. I'm gonna get rid of Takedown. I don't use Takedown. It's nice having a normal move, but meh. Wicker, you can learn Dive. And we'll teach Waterfall to Pelipper. I'm going the wrong way off of this island, because apparently I've taken leave of my senses and forgotten what this challenge is all about. Okie dokie then, folks. We need to head to Route 128 in order to look for this underwater cave. So it's either here or here. It can only exist in these three areas, right? I know exactly what structure we're looking for. Just don't remember how to get to it. do remember what we're looking for, though, so that is a good start. But we need to head south, and then we need to find this, this underwater cave. Reheat them, please. Yeah, of course. 150 base speed, it almost double its second base stats special. Oh wow, so it's quicker than it is powerful, which kind of makes sense. That's really cool. That's interesting. Are you, Carvenar? Okay, so I don't actually need Lars riding shotgun on this, because Lars isn't really going to be able to do much. Because Lars doesn't have any attacks that are super effective against water types. I mean, they can do damage, but you know what I mean. It's better to have something that can one-shot the opponent. And eventually we will get Zuax to evolve. It's going to happen. What does Camouflage do? Didn't even know that was a move. Interesting. Act before you so it could use Explosion. That's true. Thinking about... Yeah, I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that Electrode's whole thing was that it would go fast, and you self-destruct or explosion and end your life. Completely forgot about that. It's kind of like its only thing, right? Alright, Route 126. Just gotta keep heading south, guys. If they were to get up your nose, doesn't it feel terrible? It really does. I couldn't swim even last year, but now I'm a decent swimmer. I think I'm capable of anything now. I'm sure you are? Because you learnt to swim in a year? You feel like you're capable of anything. Sure. Yeah, no, I totally forgot about that. You can tell it's been a while since I last encountered any Electrodes. Except when I got probed, but we won't go into that. Get that either. I only got 50 base attack. Is Explosion a physical attack, though? I would have thought it was a special attack. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's still gonna hurt. No, let's use Spark. But yeah, you're right. It's not a particularly great Pokemon. Electrode's just not good. Electrode is just not good, folks. It's really not. Boom. Why you, Glub? Sheesh, you're getting greedy. Didn't do a thing for me. Sorry, mate. Run that one by me again. Run that one by me again. Real quick. Real quick. Sheesh. Me getting greedy didn't do a thing for you. Are you hitting on me, or what are we talking about here? What the hell's going on? If you want to slow electric, Vikavolt, the railgun bug, only got 43. Really? I would have thought their speed would have been way higher because they're a flighty little insect. Alright, we're not going to Pseudopolis. We don't need to. I don't think we need to yet. We have to go and wake up Kyogre and then come back to Pseudopolis, I think. Or do we have to go... No, I think we have to go down here. Because we got to chase Team Aqua. We find Team Aqua. And then we find Team Aqua, and then we come back to Pseudopolis, where they are having a grudge, like where Groudon and Kyogre are having a grudge match. Because, you know, they're yelling about how Gatorade is better, and the other one's yelling about how H2O is better, or whatever. You know, something like that. Some nonsense. Even worse, you know, Yamper will call you Pokemon, 26. I do know Yamper, and I fucking hated that Pokemon. The worst part was that was the best option for electric type Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield was tragic. I didn't get the DLC. I have absolutely no desire to ever visit the Isle of Armor or the Isle of whatever the other one was. Because one of them was the karate part island, and the other one was the non-karate part island, right? Hello. You're a mermaid. Great. Okay. Wait a second. You've got legs. But swimmer Nikki, you ain't got no legs. Yeah, I hated Pokemon Sword and Shield. They were bad games. I absolutely despised them. The ending was trash. The only thing that Pokemon Sword and Shield had going for it, which was cool, was the unique spin on the gym challenge. I hated the Elite Four though, because to me the Elite Four is the Elite Four. I want to fight for elite trainers who are, you know, monsters of men. Apparently, that was too difficult for them, so they decided, no, you're gonna have to fight a bunch of different gym leaders, which I thought interesting, but not great. Who's phoning me? It was in Pacific a little while ago. Saw a giant green Pokemon flying high in the sky. Never seen anything like it. Wonder what it was. Is this a major discovery? I mean, kind of, but what's going to happen is I'm going to find the Pokemon, and my Pokedex is already going to know its name and what it's capable of. So, no, not really a major discovery at all there, May. But that's one of the things I'm really loving about Pokemon Arceus. Even though no one's really playing it anymore, because, you know, Scarlet and Violet are coming out at the end of this year. I need to go this way and go out and around the rocks, right, to get down. Do I need to go this way to go south? Yeah, I do. Route 127, we're getting closer. That's one of the things I'm loving about Pokemon Arceus, is that it really does feel like you're doing the research for, you know, Ash or anyone else's Pokedex to then have that information in it. Each of the research tasks makes sense. You know, the game's asking you, okay, catch 40 of these so that we can evaluate what the differences are. You know, we get a good sample size to see what they are. You know, see what happens when you battle 50 of them. See, you know, to get a good understanding of their capabilities. Oh, watch it use this move 30 times. How many different forms of it are there? I thought that was really cool. Such a cool twist on things. I probably should have gone to Pseudopolis to heal, because Beats is going to be ruined by the time we get there. It's fine. Beats can handle it. He's a good lad. You know, I thought that was really cool. I really enjoyed Pokemon Arceus, and I am very much hoping that that the next game has something very similar in it. Now, I believe this is the point we were looking for. I think this is the point we were looking for. It was not. Finding a bucket full of protein at the bottom of the ocean. Probably not a great thing. Yeah, so I'm hoping Scarlet and Violet will have something very similar in it. In how the world works, how you go around navigating things, fighting wild Pokemon that you can see out on the map. I think that's going to be really cool, and I really hope that's how the game presents itself. But, of course, we have no idea what the game's going to look like yet. We couldn't say for sure. I'm just going to run away from you. I should have fought you, because you're level 33. That could have been some good XPs. I was in the wrong place. There we go. So yeah, I'm curious, because obviously Arceus, as we can tell, was very much built as a tech demo for what they're intending to do with the next game. So, yeah, be interesting to see. Hit him with Spark. How does Brock cross the ocean in Pokemon the first movie? Because Misty rides Starmie. Ash rides one of his water Pokemon, I just can't remember which one. How does Brock get across? Because all he has is rocks on him at that point. He might have a Togepi. Okay, I'm in the wrong place now, so it's up here somewhere. It might be over here, through this rock. Is it through here? Pokénav, home map. Where am I? No, I might have to go right for a bit. Because there's a lot of deep water, there's a whole bunch of random ass trainers. I think it's around here somewhere. Starmie is your favorite Gen 1? Oh, that's cool. I was never a fan of Starmie, if I'm honest. I don't think it's here. Yeah, it's not here. We found a pole. Yay. You can't catch clam pole down here, I think. Where the fuck? I know what I'm looking for. I do know what I'm looking for. And it's definitely on Route 128. That goes to Evergrande City. Oh shit. I was gonna look at the map. I was never a fan of Starmie. It was a strong water type, sure, but Gyarados exists. Special stats, amazing move pool. True, very true. Very true. But Gyarados exists. You know? You know who I thought was a very underrated Pokemon though? Dewgong. No one ever talks about Dewgong. And it's a shame. I thought Dewgong was a great Pokemon. Gyarados is not psychic. Gyarados doesn't need to be psychic because it's a fucking dragon. You want to fuck with Gyarados? A dragon that will literally eat your face off? Is that what you want to do? Ah! Is this where I wanted to be? This might be where I wanted to be. It might be this point. This is costing us so much XP for me getting lost underwater. Oh, I found it! This is where I wanted to be. Yeah! We found it. This is really bad water Pokemon Gen 1 because subpar special. Yeah, true. Seafloor Cavern. Okie dokie then. Being a dragon. Well, never. Game Freak refused to do it. Yeah, I know. I know. It's such a shame though. Because he is a dragon type Pokemon. Through and through. Oh man, so many aqua grunts down here. Hey fellas. I'm just gonna stare at this guy until he looks around and see me. It's not creepy, I swear. Hey. Hey buddy. He's looking everywhere but at me. He knows I'm here. He knows what I'm about. I talk to him. Just getting sick of waiting for him to turn around and face me. Okay, Poochyena. Poochyena. Let's go. So yeah, issue is we are now in this this cave with some pretty beaten up Pokemon. Well, with Beats who hasn't taken a hit, but he's dealt out a lot of damage. He's dealt out a lot of damage. So he is low on Spark, but that's fine. We've still got Shockwave. I don't think I actually need to be in this cave. Don't think I need to be in this cave. This could be a bad idea. Yeah, I can't solve this puzzle. I don't think. Oh, I can go this way. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to use Aeron again to use Strength. I hoped it would carry over between rooms, but apparently not. Doesn't matter, the room will reset when I leave. Yeah, I did have to come this way. I remember this now. I vaguely remember this now. You have to ride these stupid little water flows to get through the cave. Did this just take me back outside to the exit? How did that work? How did going through that door that was clearly not the front door to the cave take me outside? God damn it. And now I have to go up here again and do this. Because God forbid the Pokemon capable of moving boulders around with its face is able to push 2 boulders at once. Works through the power of evilness. This is true. The mystical power of evil right here. Well, I already beat you, so I'm not worried. This is going to be the true test. Because I've completely forgotten where I need to go. It's a fun fact though, guys. We won't lose XP for being on these whirlpools. The whirlpools will not cost us XP. Because they are forced steps. And as forced steps, they won't cost us any XP. Because technically the game counts them differently. Let's go this way. Let's see what's through this door. I have completely forgotten the path to Kyogre though, which isn't good. And it begs the question how this colony of bats got here. How is there a colony of bats underwater like this? Baffles the brain just a little bit. Oh, this must be the right way. As we know, path of progress is always the one with most resistance. Let's put Wicker in. So I feel like he's lacking in levels. I don't know why the Pokemon being able to dive is what gives us the ability to breathe underwater. Hot Knox, level 0. Yeah. Yeah, he's our team mascot. Don't bring it up. He's worried. He's self-conscious about it. Admin Shelly though, look at those glorious flowing locks. Alice, do you want to do a Pokemon cosplay of a pirate lady? You want to do a Pokemon pirate lady cosplay? That one? With the flowing red locks? She is pretty cool. Currently making a cyborg T-Rex throughout my D&D party. This is going to be fun. That's really cool, Fletch. Did I tell you about the Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting book? Because you might want to check out the Mecha Koboldzilla. That's a thing. It's really cool. It might give you some inspiration. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Mecha Koboldzilla. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna hit Mighty again with Mudshot, I think. So it's basically adding sort of Monster Hunter mechanics into D&D a little bit. And it adds, it's got like a whole bunch of different set monsters that you can fight. I got my group to fight one, the Sun Eater Owlbear, which was pretty cool. Yeah, but there's loads of them. I think there's about 14, 15 different monsters that they've added, where, you know, the monster has unique lair actions, and depending on what level the party fighting it is, the monster has different abilities, and can be a different, like, they've got like 3 different versions of each one showing what different level they are and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's on Kickstarter. It should be shipping soon. The Kickstarter campaign has sadly ended, but I think you're still able to back it through Backer It. If you're interested or want to check it out, I can send you some of the demo pages if you're interested. But yeah, Mecha Koboldzilla is one of them. Anyone late price? There, yeah. I mean, I've got the early access PDFs that they've released. Pardon me. Thank you, sweetheart. And I can highly recommend checking it out. They are really cool. There's some really cool stuff in there. I am going to be right back for a moment though, guys, because I need to pee and also eat lunch. But I'll eat and I'll chomp and play. But I do need to be back in just a second because I really need the loo. So hold 2 seconds. There will be a. I'll finish this fight first. Actually, I'll finish this fight and then I'll go. But I will steal a bite of my food. Okay, putting it out there. Leftover Chinese has no place being this good. Ah, yes, Beats Command Bite. Finally, Beats knows Bite. We're getting rid of Howl. I've never once used it. But yeah, it's got some really cool features, some really cool monsters in it. Sun Eater Owlbear, who my party have fought, is able to teleport in bright light, which is really cool. And it has like a Pokemon style solar beam, which is awesome. Trying to think some of the other ones, because it's got some really cool monsters. One of them, it also introduces a whole bunch of new races as well, including. Is this? No. Oh, I think I removed it. Including an axolotl as a playable race. So you can be a Lotl that gets all these cool axolotl related racial features. Honestly, it's awesome, and they are adorable. Once per day, I think, they get the ability to use a racial adaptation feature, which I think is so cool, and they can change it once per day or once per week, something like that. And they can only have one active at a time, but each one does different things. So one of them could be water breathing, one of them could be gecko grip, so they've got advantage on climbing checks and advantage on strength checks involving disarming them. So if someone tries to disarm them, they've got gecko grip, so their hands grab onto whatever they're holding really well. So they've got advantage at resisting checks like that. Really cool. Right, finish the fight. I'm going to be right back. I need to go to the toilet, and I'm going to eat some lunch while I play. But yeah, we're going to be cutting to a very short ad break. I will be back in like 2 minutes. So yeah, don't go anywhere. Yeah, I am back. Hey guys. I am going to turn off my webcam while I eat my lunch. Because you guys don't want to see that, and probably keep my mic muted for the most part too. But yeah, Fletch, let me know what you think of that. Let me know what you think of the book. I honestly highly recommend it. It's really cool. It's got some really fun features and monsters and stuff. And now our cat has decided that she's interested in our Chinese food. She wasn't interested yesterday, but now she's all about it. Okay. Gotta do this smart. I can share the pages with you if you're interested, mate. Because they also add in, it also adds in unique items that each creature can be used to make. So obviously in the Monster Hunter games, you have to, the monsters you fight, you can then take materials from them to use to create new weapons and items. And that's something that the book allows you to do. I'm trying to think how you do this. I think it's like this. Brooke, stop it. There we go. Brooklyn, out of the way, you. Okay, I think we found it. Earthquake. Ooh, it might be worth swapping Mudshot with Earthquake, because Earthquake is devastatingly powerful. Now, I believe Kyogre is just down here. Archie and Kyogre are down here becoming besties, so let's save the game. I'm gonna grab some more food, and then we're gonna go and fight an angry man. Bigger difference between a T-Rex and Stegosaurus than us. T-Rex. So Cyborg T-Rex is less of an anachronism than a T-Rex fighting a Stegosaurus. What? As in, you mean timeline-wise, right? Yeah, that makes sense. A sort of Magitech cyborg thing. I can get behind that. million years more between T-Rex and Stegosaurus than us. T-Rex? Yes, that is true. Which I think is super cool. Okay, I think Spark is actually a physical attack. That is also true. Spark is contact. Yeah, I thought so. No worries, Lars. Luck good. That was Crobat, right? That's fine. Thanks, Fletch. I thought it was. That's why I just don't understand why Swagger is even used. Because it boosts your attack and confuses you. The confusion will wear off before the attack kills you. So, what difference does it make? And yes, Mist, you're correct. Mammoths were alive when we built the pyramids. But there weren't many of them. And what people seem to forget is that the pyramids were built only like a couple of thousand years ago, not like hundreds of thousands of years ago like people seem to believe. It's like ancient Egypt isn't that ancient, guys. Sorry, just chomping. Seriously, guys, reheated Chinese food is the one. You know, Mist, I would believe that. Also, Alice was telling me how the Pirates of the Caribbean, there's a sort of a gay fanfic subplot where Jack and Barbossa used to be married. Okay, Beat's getting killed. Actually kind of a problem. I don't have anyone that is specifically built to take down Sharpedo, but we should be able to pull it off. I don't actually know the Epic of Gilgamesh. lot of Greek art of the gladiator shows them doing it. Oh hell yeah. Greece, man, they were ahead of the time. Way ahead of the time. So, here, guys, is where Archie realizes that flooding the planet is a bad move. And waking up the legendary Pokemon that controls the rain, probably a bad move. Reheated Chinese, guys. It is the best. What have you wrought? You finally awoken Kyogre, haven't you? So, this is where they realize, oh, thanks, sweetheart. But waking up the two giant, mega, uber, super Pokemons, I'm gonna beat the 8th gym and then call it, if that's okay. And then we can go grocery shopping. I don't think Alice had me. So I've got like 2 or 3 story points to go. I shouldn't be long, is what I'm saying. Yeah, they realize that waking up the 2 epic Uber Pokemon, trying to expand the landmass or drown the land, is causing much bigger problems than they would have like envisioned for themselves. And then I raised the question of how the hell did Team Magma make it down there? Because they don't have a submarine. Have to hurry and do something before the situation goes completely out of control. But don't say anything. I have no right to be critical of Archie. The way things are now, I doubt that we humans will be capable of doing anything about it. So what you want me to do is say, I told you so. Because you guys done fucked it. What is happening? This is terrible. The scorching heat wave ended this deluge, but this doesn't stop all of Hoenn. No, if not, the whole world will drown. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to mute my mic or? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's truly horrifying, and I'm glad that mental image is now burned indelibly into my brain. Thanks, sweetheart. Right. I mean, I think it would be a great idea. I just hope that no one has thought of that idea. Because that is specifically terrifying. Alright, we're gonna make our way to Sutopolis because currently, as we can see by the fact that the screen is flashing yellowy white right now, Groudon has caused a heat wave. Waking up Groudon has caused everything to go just a little bit batshit. So Groudon has caused a heat wave, but Kyogre is causing an infinite deluge of water, and the two of them are battling out to establish what the hell's going on. I wasted that revival herb on Beats, didn't I, really? Yeah, it'll be fine. We need to find our way into Sutopolis City, which is actually down here. You have to go underwater and dive into it, which I think is ridiculous, because then how does anyone get in? How do they get supplies in? You know, they obviously just fly on Pokemon, but it's still nuts. But yeah, so everything's going a little bit out of whack, and we're going to have to figure out a way to solve this problem. It would have made sense for me to go down to Pacific Lodge City or Pacific Lodge Town and then use that to get to Sky Pillar, but honestly, I'm not worried about it. It's going to be fine. So we go under here. And then we go in here. The light is filtering down from above. Would you like to use dive? Yes, I would. And then we come up here. And then one of the coolest sequences in the game. The battle between Kyogre and Groudon. I mean, this looks shit, because they just kind of bonk into each other. But... Mm.
Wow.
I hate it. I really hate it. Spud, you being here now, taking when you're prepared to come involved in the crisis, and someone I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Sure. Can I heal my Pokemon? Because Beats is taking a beating. But no, he has to go and take us, and we talk to someone, and they're like, oh, you're going to need this. Listen, Spud. Does seeing Ground and Kyogre make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more... Why am I asking this? You already know. No, finish the thought. So he takes me down into a cave. This stranger I met takes a 10-year-old kid into a cave to show him something. Okay, here we are. Inside you'll find someone named Wallace. I think he'll have what's needed. No, Steve, you're meant to be the one that has what we need. Wallace is a clown. Don't think there's actually Pokemon in the Cave of Origin either. It's just a bunch of unnecessary steps. Hello. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sutopolis, but something came up. So now I'm entrusting my mentor Yuan with the gym's operation. Ground and Kyogre, the two Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon, but there aren't just two super ancient Pokemon. There's one more somewhere. Somewhere there is an ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. It's said there was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past, but even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Not a moment to lose. We'll head for Sky Pillar right away. Are you going to take me there, or do I have to make my own way? No, I have to make my own way. Great. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Oh, there are Pokemon in the Cave of Origin. Interesting. I forgot about these guys. Oh, they're just Zubat. Great. So we lost a ton of XP running around here. It shouldn't hopefully have too much of an impact on our Pokemon's levels, because like I said, we've got tons of XP between levels now, so we should be okay. If anything, it just slows our growth within those levels. Annoying, but not soul-crushingly bad. Yeah. As you can tell, we're a little bit underleveled, but it should be okay. So for anyone joining us and is wondering what the hell is going on and why I keep talking about how we're losing XP, this is the Asthmatic, this is Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald, where where we lose XP every single step we take. So right now we're losing a ton of XP because I'm just running around Sutopolis City like a fucking maniac in order to go and find Rayquaza, which we have to do. Is the Pokemon Center on this side of town or is it on the other? It's on the other side of town. Okay. I should be able to get to it. Because my plan is to go from here directly to Sky Pillar. And then using Sky Pillar, we're gonna wake up Rayquaza. Then I'm gonna teleport back here, and that way we don't have to sail or surf back across the ocean to come back here. That's the plan. There's no battling involved in fighting Rayquaza, so it should be okay. But yeah, we're gonna go do that. Then once we calmed Rayquaza in Kyogre down. Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon once they're all nice and calm, we will begin the journey to beating the crap out of one. And then, what we can do next time we play Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald is we can do the Victory Road, the epic challenge that is Victory Road, and make our way to defeating the Pokemon League. And then we're done. Because 1 is the 8th gym badge that we need. And we're also going to need... I'm gonna go and catch Rayquaza. We've got the Master Ball, we might as well. The annoying thing is that in order to catch Rayquaza is then we have to use our Mac Bike to ride across all of these holes really quick. And it's really difficult to do, 1, using a controller, and 2, just in general. Because the Mac Bike, if it bonks into one, you fall through the floor. And it's a real nightmare. I hated it as a kid. Trying to catch Rayquaza was truly a pain in the ass. But yeah, we're going to lose a ton of XP while we're out in this ocean, because we're going to be fighting, but we're not going to be fighting much. And we're going to be doing a lot of steps. But it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And I'm all sniffly now because of the chilies from my lunch. It got me all snuffly, giving me the sniffle snuffles. So I apologize for that, guys. I'm fine. It's just the chilies brought out the sniffly snuffles in me. But yeah, we've got a long way to go to get to Sky Pillar. I'm thinking I'm going to get to Sky Pillar. We're going to... I don't know if it's worth going to Pacific Lodge or not. As you can see, the weather is going all kinds of crazy because now it's sunny rather than raining. But it's okay because we're going to go find a Pokemon that can solve this problem for us. So I could be fighting the trainers along the way. I'm not going to. Do some breeding? Lol, no. Lol, no. I'm not doing breed. I'm not Pokemon breeding. Not in this challenge. Not at all. If we wanted to, what we could do is we could say, okay, I'm going to put 2 Pokemon into the daycare center. And it will be like a Pokemon XP trade-off siphon type thing. So the Pokemon in the party would lose their XP, but the Pokemon in the daycare would gain the XP that they lose. But I'm not doing that. 1, that's a nightmare, and 2, I just really can't be asked. And the amount of running backward and forward to siphon off like 29,000 XP. There's 29,000 steps. I'm not fucking doing that. I do wonder though, because obviously we figured out how to make it so that the Pokemon lose XP when they level up. I do wonder what would happen if we applied the Pokemon gain XP per step. How quickly would the game be over? You know, changing that -1 to a +1, what would happen? Part of me is curious as to how that would play out. So Beats and Zuax are hoovering up all the XP, which is both a good and a bad thing. Wicker is probably going to need some of that XP for when we come to fighting the Elite Four. The Elite Four, I think, is going to be the real challenge, because grinding is going to be a bastard, and we can already tell that we're not absolutely ruffle stomping the opposition as we should be, because I'm having to rely on the EXP share to spread the XP around. So, how are we looking? 40, 34, 34, 31. That's not too bad. Okay, we're okay. I thought it would be a lot worse. So we actually need to be running along this most northern edge of the screen to try and find the entrance to Sky Pillar, because I don't remember how far along Route 130 it is. I mean, no one has that eidetic a memory for Pokemon games, right? To remember exact number of steps you take to get to where you're going. So extra level 32! Yay! I'm sure it's level 35 for him to evolve, which is just obscene. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, I wonder if you could do the same mod, but with like the earlier Pokemon games. I wouldn't want to. I'd want to play probably Emerald onwards. Oh shit, it was 32, not 35. Oh, nice. Zooax finally evolving from an Aeron into a Lairon? Hell yeah. It's only taken 7 gym badges. Look at that guy. What a bloke. Fun fact, this actually reminds me, Fletch, if you're still listening, the Heliana's book also introduces another race called the, I think they're Galoins? I think they're called Galoins, and they're basically armadillo people, which I think is amazing. They introduce armadillo people, and it's really cool. They get a burrowing speed, they use their giant paws to dig holes. I think they're really cool. Honestly, that book, part of me wants to get my my Kalishtar Rogue killed so I can ask my DM if I can come back as one of the new races that this book introduces. Because who doesn't want to be a Jellyman or a adorable little axolotl? You know, who doesn't want these things? They're really cool. They're really cool. One of them is even a chicken person, and I'm not meaning like a Kenku or a Aarakocra. I mean quite literally a chicken man. You're a little tiny chicken dude. Like, you're a couple of feet tall and you're a chicken man, which I think is really cool. Don't remember what their abilities are. And one of the other races is a mushroom person, that if you die, you're within, I think it's like if you're within like 10 meters of another corpse, you can release spores that will then take over that corpse, and you can then reincarnate your character within it, the next day. You can reanimate that corpse and come back to life, but you lose your previous racial feature. So, for example, if you're like a half-elf, if you didn't, the spores were inhabiting a half-elf before, you would have like dark vision for 30 feet or whatever it is. But if you die and the next corpse you take over happens to be a dragonborn or whatever, then you gain a completely different feature from being now technically dragonborn rather than half-elf, which I think is really cool. Talking more about D&D than I am Pokemon, sorry guys. It's just a really cool book. And obviously I'm not going to try and get my character killed. It just kind of happens sometimes. He has a problem with authority figures, especially ones that are dickheads. Have I gone past it? No, it's coming up next in Route 131. Sky Pillar should be this way. I don't think I can get around here, so I might have to come back on myself. But yeah, we're gonna go get, I'm not gonna bother going to Pacific Lodge. Pacific Lodge, I don't think. Unless it's closer than I think it is to Sky Pillar. I don't think it's too far from Sky Pillar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back on myself. It's fine, we can battle this trainer. Oh, there's 2 of them. Aw. He's chasing her, she's chasing him. Will they, won't they? I'm gonna quickly readjust my headband. To get the flyaway hairs down. Hey, Rebellious Rex! Thank you for the raid, my dude. Welcome to the channel, friendo. How you doing? What's going on? I see you were playing Pokemon Red and Leaf Green. How'd it go? What were you up to? Was farming nuggets. Not a bad shout. Fucking love me some nuggies. Can use a Wilma. Come at me, bro. So glad I caught Diabetes 2. Beats 2 here has been a legend. He's been so handy. Beats 2 Electric Boogaloo. What are you farming all these nuggets for? Are you going to use them to buy just like crazy amounts of stuff? Or are you just doing it because you can? I mean, I'm not judging, I'm just curious. Beats level 40. Nice. Nice. Both. Fair enough. Can understand that. So welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Raiders, how are you doing? To explain what the hell is happening here, this is the Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald Challenge, where our Pokemon lose XP with every step. So every step we take, they will lose 1 XP point. So we can see here that our Manectric Beats 2 Electric Boogaloo has 80,407 EXP. I will take a step. Well, that's now completely invalidated. I'll do it again in a second. I just gotta teach this bitch how to, who's the king of the ocean. It's me. I am. But you've joined us as we're just heading our way to Skypillar to wake up Rayquaza because Kyogre and Groudon are having a hissy fit. So I just need to finish stomping these swimmer people, and then we're gonna make our way back to Sutopolis, and then I'm gonna go beat the 8th gym, and it's gonna be a great time, and everyone's gonna celebrate me as the god monster that I am. I already have 36 nuggets. That's a lot of nuggets, dude. That is a lot of nuggets. What are you gonna do with all your nuggies? What's the plan for the nuggies, my friend? Okay, so she didn't really give us much because her Pokemon were weak as shit. But 81,062 XP. And if I go 1, 2, and take a quick look at our XP, we're now at 81,060 rather than 62. We lost 2 XP by moving 2 squares. So every time we take a step, our Pokemon in the entire party lose XP. That's why Wicker here was previously level 40 and is now level 39. And our good friend Noxon down here, who we met at level 15, is now level 0 with absolutely no experience points. Terratoidus? Terratoidus. But you call me Terra. I will certainly call you Terra. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for coming along. Well, at least grind until I get 120 of them. I'll go to the Porygon TMs in the Celadon Game Corner. That's totally understandable. I could see that happening. Hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate the support. Welcome to the family. Or the party, sorry, I should say. I hope you enjoy your stay. I don't just play Pokemon games, just to make that clear. I know a lot of people like watching one specific type of content, but I am very much a variety streamer. I'm currently playing the Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald and doing my best to try and finish it today, but I know I'm not going to. I know I'm not going to finish it today, but that's fine because my intent is to hopefully finish it the next time I play it, which will probably be next Saturday. But no, later on today, I will most likely be playing some Space Engineers with a friend of mine. We are currently building a shield helicarrier. Terratoid Ice. Yeah, that's what I said. Kind of like Tortoise, but not, right? we'll be playing some Space Engineers. We're building a shield helicarrier in survival mode, so we're having to mine all of the materials and put it together ourselves rather than just placing it, because that's cheating, and we're not filthy cheaters. And during the week, I'm also playing a game called Fort Triumph, which is a tactical turn-based RPG game where it's essentially, if you've played the XCOM series of games, it's essentially medieval fantasy XCOM, which it's been good fun, but I don't know how long-lived it's going to be, because we've just moved into Chapter 2, and it's removed like a whole bunch of the upgrades that we'd gotten in Chapter 1, and it kind of resets your progress a little bit, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Because you get used to being able to do certain abilities and certain things, but then you get those abilities and stuff removed, and yeah, I'm just not cool. No, not a tortoise. Like steroids? No, I'm kidding. Don't worry, it's fine. Terratoid ice. Terratoid ice. I mean, it sounds like tortoise. 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 She sells seashells on the seashore. Alrighty then. Hi, Walleth. Oh my, I'm terribly sorry. In my haste, I noticed that I left you behind. Open the locked door. Let's be on our way. Yeah, because we couldn't come here beforehand. It's an earthquake, not a moment of waste. Let's go! Alright. To the roof. In Emerald, I'm just doing E4 training. I am not far from the Elite Four. We're gonna go deal with climbing Sky Pillar. We're gonna cause an earthquake in a minute, which is gonna totally destroy Sky Pillar, which I'm not happy about. But yeah, we're gonna go up the top of Sky Pillar. Oh no, we fell through the hole. Bam. I just feel offensive. How comes? I'm sorry if I'm offending you. I really don't mean it at all. I'm glad Sky Pillar in Emerald is not a pain. I mean, it is. This is just the first time we're climbing it. It gets a lot worse the second time we come back here. Because we're gonna come back here and catch Rayquaza. It's gonna be a lot worse though. I think the 8th gym badge gives us the ability to use Waterfall, but I don't remember who gives you Waterfall, so I'm gonna have to go and find that. I'd imagine it's probably Steve. He gives you everything in this game. It's probably Steven, right? So it's supposed to be a pain? Oh yeah, it gets a lot worse. The first time you come here, it's not that bad. Because obviously the whole idea is that you're meant to be rushing to the top of the pillar to catch Rayquaza. The second time you come back, it's a real pain in the ass because the floor cracks, and you know how just now we had to purposely fall through the floor in order to get here? The entire building is like that. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go and talk to this guy, but like night for some. So bye. Take it easy, Terratoid Dice. Toy Dice, I really appreciate you coming along, dropping a follow. I appreciate it. Make sure you sleep well. Have good dreams, my dude. Or do that. You know, go take it easy. Enjoy yourself. All right. According to the map, how close am I to Pacific Lodge? You know what? I'm just gonna go to Pacific Log Town. Because as soon I don't know if using an escape rope here is going to take me back to the top of the building. I'm hoping not, but I'm not going to try it. But yeah, we're going to go to Pacific Log. And then I'm going to teleport back to Sutopolis. I mean, I can fly, but I can also teleport, so I'm just going to teleport back. Yeah, we actually can't. So I was meant to fly from the. I was meant to fly from the roof. Are you kidding me? No, that can't be it. Surely. Is this just gonna take me back to the roof? Yeah, it takes you back to the roof. So you do have to. You have to fly back to Sutopolis. Oh, that's lame. I mean, there's no other reason to go to Pacific Lodge other than to try and visit Mirage Island. What's my team? I will show you in just a moment. They're functional. They're not my ideal team, but they do the trick. Oh shit, here comes Dad. Oh, you boys best not be fighting again. I tell you what, you're meant to be in bed. Raw. So Rayquaza comes diving in here like a maniac. It's like, sup? What are you guys doing? Raw. Go back to bed. Oh shit, sorry Dad. Sorry Dad. Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it, Dad, I'm sorry. Oh no. Yeah, damn right. His job here is done. And he goes home. His job here is done. So it's time for him to go home. Alright, let's heal up because it's gonna be gym time. We're gonna go teach Juan a thing or two, and then I am gonna go grocery shopping. But yeah, our Pokemon team at the moment is Manectric, Swampert, Gardevoir, Pelipan, Noxon, and a Lairon. A little Lairon here. They're a really solid team. It would be a really solid team in any other game. In this one, though, we are quite literally just relying on Manectric to ruin everything. Am I using an emulator? Currently, yes. Currently, yes, I am. I have no way of capturing Pokemon Emerald from my Game Boy Advance on my computer. The technology probably exists, but I don't have access to it. Alright. Didn't deceive me. Oh, the people, I thank you. It's a gift from me. Please accept it. Oh, Wallace gives me HMO7. Nice. Now I've got Waterfall. You can't use it until you've beaten the leader of this gym. Now go! Step through that door. Alright. Steve, how's it going, boy? Yeah. Vampire to return those orbs. They might have done. They might have done. So yeah, it's Voidless. Welcome to the stream. If you are new here and you're just wondering what the hell's going on, this is the Asthmatic Emerald Pokemon Challenge. So if we take a look at my boy Beats here, Beats currently has 82,508 experience points, but every time we take a step, he will, the entire Pokemon party lose 1 XP. So you see that I took 1 step, and we are now down to 82,507 experience points. To emphasize this point, my buddy Noxon here, level 0 Nummel, we caught at level 15 on Fiery Path. He now has absolutely no experience points, because we've not been using him in combat, so he has completely leveled down. He has no XP whatsoever. Swampert, Swallow, Aggron, Salamence, Breloom, Ninetales. They're a solid team. That is a fantastic team. I normally would have Swallow, Salamence. I do love Breloom. I think Breloom is fantastic as a Pokemon. I love the whole grass fighting mushroom thing. It's got some really cool moves. I am purposefully not fighting the trainers of this gym just because I hate this gym and the puzzle for it is awful. I hate this whole walking tile thing, and I'm not gonna purposely fuck it up just so that I can head down into the murder pit that is the bottom of this gym. Because then you have to go through it all again, and that's too many steps for my liking. So instead, we're just gonna go and fight the crap out of Juan, because I hate this gym. It's a really cool concept, I just hate puzzles like that. And I mean, it's a horrible portent of what's to come when we go to Skypilla to go catch Rayquaza next week. mean, you don't have to catch Rayquaza, but in what world would we not catch Rayquaza? Like, come on. In what world would we not catch Rayquaza? Hey, Juan. He's got a Love Disc. Oh, shit. Pretty sure he's also got a Milotic, which I hate. Pokemon's far too strong. Now, we're not going to pull any punches here. We're not pulling punches. It's a gym leader. It's a gym leader. We don't pull punches with the gym leaders. Pardon me. Yes, I will switch because Wishcash is invulnerable to electric attacks, which is a real pain. Love Disc was a pain, really? Just one-shot it. Swampert, Gardevoir, Machamp, Ninetale, Salamence, and Manectric. Another solid team. I'm not a huge fan of Machamp, personally, but Salamence is just kind of a given for all teams, right? Now we're going to use a couple Calm Minds here, assuming I can get him off without getting killed. Possibly not. It looks like he's setting up to hit me with Thunder. And that's always going to hit while it's raining. I'm attracting and confused off the bat. Yeah, it can be a real pain. Ah, oh, no, not Amnesia. Your special defense is going to rise huge. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to use Calm Mind here. I'm going to have to make Gardevoir a beast and then hit him with... That's probably going to kill us because we've got no physical defense. I was going to hit him with Psychic. Oh no, we're good. Okay. I mean, it's a water-type gym, dude. Should have known that you just need to bring a electric-type Pokemon as the start, and off you go. It's gonna use another Earthquake? Yeah. Gardevoir goes down. Normally I would have Breloom, but I wanted to have something different, plus Grass really isn't useful in this game. It's really not, and neither is Fire either, really. Fire-type Pokemon is kind of pointless. So I know this Whiscash knows Thunder, and it's likely gonna try and hit me with Thunder. Especially while it's raining. So, I'm gonna fly. Oh no, it's using Water Pulse. It's got Rain Dance, Amnesia, Earthquake, Water Pulse. Okay then, it doesn't have Thunder. I thought it would have done. No, because Whiscash isn't, No. Lantern evolves into Whiscash, right? I mean, Grass is literally only useful for this gym, in this game. You can use it for the Rock Gym, but why would you bother? There's so many other things you could use to take down the Rock Gym. Grass, just there is no point to Trico. You don't need him. He's essentially pointless. Why are you gonna play me like this? Why are you gonna play me like this, Juan? Why are you gonna do this? Oh, I hate Whiscash. The fact that he's immune... No, you evolved from Barboach. You evolved from Barboach, right? Lantern evolves from Chinchu. I've got my Pokemans mixed up. You're the one that's got you're the one that's a ground type. I should be using Wing Attack, not Fly. What am I doing in my life? You can't hit me with Earthquake. You can just keep hitting me with Water Pulse, which might confuse me. I might have to hit you with Supersonic. Let's try Supersonic. If I can get Supersonic off before I get hit by this Water Pulse. Oh, the Water Pulse didn't kill me. That's good. Okay, Supersonic. Because he can't use Earthquake because it won't do anything to me. And he knows that. So Earthquake isn't going to do anything because I'm immune to it. He doesn't have Thunder, so he can't hit me with that. He's literally forced to just keep hitting me with Water Pulse, which I'm resistant to anyway. Because I'm a Water-type Pokemon. So he can do this all day. But then again, I can sit here and take this all day. He might hurt himself in Confusion, like that, which is great. I honestly thought it would have Thunder, but that's because I'm getting it confused with Lantern. Which is entirely my bad. Celio! Yes, I will switch Pokemon, because you have Celio, whereas Wallace will have a Walrein. I don't like Walrein. I mean, I do. I think he's a really cool, really interesting design Pokemon. I just don't like him because he's big and beefy and tanky, and I don't like that. Because he takes an absolute fucking battering in order to bring it down. Aurora Beam. Bippity boppity boop. Get zapped. Shockwave's such a good attack. I love it. Crawdonaut. Don't think Crawdonaut's immune to thunder damage. Yeah, it's not. Cool. Couldn't remember if Corphish was water ground. That's bad. Oh no, it's Guillotine that's the one-hit KO, not Crabhammer. Crabhammer is annoying, but it's not a one-hit kill. I'm thinking of Guillotine that Kingler learns. Because that's like the first time you run into a one-hit KO move, right? Kingdra. Come at me, Kingdra. You water dragon. How this is a water dragon type, but Gyarados isn't, is beyond me. You're a frickin' seahorse. You're a frickin' seahorse that's surprisingly resistant to thunder attacks. Sigh. It's fine. Hopefully Wicker can finish the fight. Although I've only got Mud Shot, which isn't great. Hopefully bring its speed down a little. Yeah. Why don't you have Thunderbolt on Manectric? Because he hasn't learned it yet, and I don't have the Thunderbolt TM. So I've not been able to teach it to him. Wah. Your evasiveness rose. I don't like that. But yeah, he hasn't learned it, so I haven't been able to put it on him. And honestly, I quite like Spark. Spark is a really good attack because it gives your Manectric becomes a double threat. Oh, you bitch. Manectric becomes a double threat because Spark is a physical attack, whereas Shockwave is special. So you can... Oh, that is brutal. That's such a strat. I love it. I mean, you now can't use rest again because you just go to sleep. Yeah, so he's able to, if someone hits him with Swagger or something, he gets his attack boosted, so you just hit him with Spark. But if someone hits him with something that increases special attack, then you just use Shockwave. So he's able to take down both sides of the, like, he's able to fight both sides of the coin pretty effectively without really being a problem. Alright, I'm gonna use a Revival Herb and bring back my Manectric though. Because Beats, you is the best of us. Oh, I hate you, Kingdra. I hate you so much. If I manage to paralyze you though with Spark, that would prevent you from going to sleep. Or at least it should, because you can't have two status effects active at one time. You can't be poisoned and burnt, for example. You can't be paralyzed and asleep. But I want Wicker to hopefully lower this thing's speed just a little bit more. I really should have taught you Earthquake. I can do that later though. I've got Earthquake. I can teach you about Earthquake. It's fine. Beats, get in here. Right, Spark to hopefully paralyze this thing. Yes. Yes. Double team. Meh. You're paralyzed now, so at least you can't rest again. I hope. And I don't think Shockwave can ever miss. So your evasiveness boosting nonsense don't mean shit. Does not mean shit. Just Shockwave, nerd. You can sleep and cure the paralysis? What? And I can't paralyze you while you're asleep. Oh. Oh, you suck. I should have put charge on beats. My kingdom for a crit. It doesn't matter though, as long as this next hit hits, which it will, because Shockwave can never miss, much like Swift. Boom! Kingdra would always spam double team when I forgot one. Yeah, but Shockwave invalidates it because Shockwave means that it always hits. So, problem solved. Ah, you're lacking in elegance. Perhaps I should make you alone with my outfit. No, I don't want it. Get the hell out of here, you creepy old man. Don't try and give me your clothes, freak. Yeah, get the rain badge from 1. Full obedience to your Pokemon for every command. Also allows you to move Waterfall. Take this TMO3. I think it's Rain Dance, right? Is it Rain Dance? Oh, it's Water Pulse. I don't care. Bye, Juan. Alright. I'm gonna go hit the Pokemon Center. So many people here. It would have been great to fight all these trainers, but I hate this gym so much. I hate this gym so much. Right. We're gonna go heal at the Pokemon Center, save the game, and then I am going to go, I'm afraid, folks, because I got chores to do. I might be back later on this afternoon, this evening, playing some Space Engineers, if you're interested in that, or maybe something else this afternoon, this evening, depending on what time I come back, if I come back. So yeah. But honestly, guys, thanks for coming along and sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been a lot of fun. We've got the 8th gym badge now, so next time we'll be catching Rayquaza and going on to Victory Road. And then from there, it's game, set, and match. So yeah, from there it'll be game over. The run will be complete, and we can move on with our lives. But yeah, so thanks for coming along and hanging out, guys. I really do appreciate the support. I hope you've enjoyed watching Pokemon Asthmatic Emerald. And hanging out here in your time with me. It's really greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel and you feel like sticking around and hanging out, feel free to drop a follow. If you're feeling generous, drop a subscribe. But otherwise, it is going to be it from me for now. Like I said, I might be back later on this evening, this afternoon. I'm not too sure just yet. But instead, we are going to go and raid my buddy Nonda, who is doing some Lego stuff right now. He's doing some Lego crafting, so we're going to go raid my good buddy Nonda. He's a chill dude, he's a variety streamer, but he's doing some Lego constructions, and you know, he's just a really good guy, so be sure to check him out. Let's get this raid on the way, and we'll go spread some love over to Nonda's chat. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Later, taters.